Ignition sequence start.
Yeah. Yo.
All right.
We eat ribs and whatnot.
That's right. We back. We back at it. This is another great week here at the podcast. I'm your boy, Adrian AKD.
I'm Stubbs in the building.
And today we got a very special guest here on the Takeoff. We got our special guest here straight from the 313, rocking the Lakers purple. We got KG in the house. Welcome to the show.
Yo. Happy to be here.
And before I say anything else, I got to give a big shout out to the Michigan Wolverines for whooping little brother's ass last night. That's right. We dominated the Spartans, and today the Lions pulled it off. Hey, we Super Bowl bound, baby.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn what anybody says. Hating asses out there. We gonna show y'all this year. And whoever don't like it,
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
that's right.
And when we be at them tailgate parties, just know that.
We eat ribs and whatnot.
Just know that. That's what we do. What we do?
We eat ribs and whatnot.
Man, I was hoping Jacksonville pull it off today, man. Beat Green Bay, but
Did it happen?
they won on a field goal at the last minute.
He talking like he had a parlay. You had something on the line?
Man, I remember they blew my parlay about a couple of weeks ago. I was pissed.
What you would have
That's
came
everybody.
up? You would have came up big?
No, this is $119.
That's big enough. Hey, as long anytime you can pay a
Pause.
come up big, yeah, that's pause.
Pause.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. But anytime you win an amount where you could pay off a bill,
True.
you did
yeah,
the thing.
you're right.
That's one bill down.
What's the biggest you think you hit?
She's about 300 pounds. No.
Be honest with you, man, that's why I don't even gamble much, man. Cause I guess the most I ever won gambling was $200
$200. That's
out of dice game. I was up a lot. I should have quit while I was ahead.
A legal dice game?
Yeah, at the casino.
I had to ask.
Hey, man, come on, man. We ain't trying to get it wasted out here.
This guy.
We ain't trying to get wasted out here.
All right, you know, right?
Yeah, but you know what? The thing about gambling I hate is the worst part you win, you lose. But the good part is you lose, but the problem is you don't know when to stop.
Right.
That's the only problem about gambling because I'm not a gambler by any chance, but when I win $20, all right, I'm going to see if I make this $20 into $200. Then you end up falling back $200.
Right.
That's the only thing I hate about gambling. That's why I don't do casinos like that. Nah. Even sports betting, I had to cut myself off. I'm like, no.
Who's that guy that did that song? You gotta know when to hold,
Oh, Kenny Rogers.
when to fold.
Kenny Rogers.
You know, I realize you kind of got like a Spike Lee hookup right now.
That's what's up.
All you missing is the glasses and a whole Knicks outfit. You be
Nigga,
Spike Lee.
This dude did not just say Spike Lee.
Hey, I'll
Spike
take
Lee.
that
I know it's a compliment. It's a
I
compliment.
like Spike Lee.
Spike Lee go hard. Nice shout out with all your movies. I think my favorite Spike Lee movie might be Black Klansman. It just had good scenes in it. No, Malcolm X. I like Malcolm X.
I mean, if Malcolm X, we all gonna say is a classic, but for me, I'm gonna say Do the Right Thing.
I can't. It couldn't resonate with.
Rest in peace to Radio Raheem.
Hey, just saying. But
Crooklyn. I like Crooklyn too. Spike Lee. That was good. But it was for me watching that as a kid. That was a severe storyline.
actually, yeah, that's I can say that's a good one.
Yeah. You know, it was the funniest scene in that movie, man.
Which one?
Crooklyn.
Yeah, Kirkland.
When
When the dog popped up dead. It popped out.
in a couch, I think.
Yeah, she was looking for the dog.
No, was it in the oven? or-
Queenie.
No, it was in the dog. It was in the couch.
Yeah, it was in the
phone.
couch. Yeah.
The name of the dog was called Queenie.
Yeah, she's like, Queenie, has anybody seen Queenie?
Nah, I remember that.
It was the daughter that did it.
No, I like
Her cousin, she hated
I
that dog.
always thought that had to be the daughter.
like Spike Lee in that movie. He pulled off a good drug addict, especially
sniffing that glue.
That glue, yeah.
That's the first time I heard about sniffing glue.
Yeah.
As a kid, I was like, they used to get high just throwing glue in a brown paper bag.
I don't know why I thought it was spray paint.
Well, it was glue.
It was, yeah.
It was glue.
I thought he was just what's it called when you can't breathe good? And you
Hyperventilating.
Yeah, I thought he was doing something like that. Then somebody, I'm watching it as a kid from a kid perspective. It's like, no, he was on some other stuff. Okay.
You remember what I was saying when they got her high and she started flying away?
Yeah.
She was high. She was like, "Where the hell am I?"
But you know, you can always tell Spike Lee movies his signature, that panning with the camera.
I love that scene. He is like, he says he's just on a dolly and he put a camera at the other end of the dolly and somebody just walking backwards.
And I didn't know when I was watching Inside Man for the first time, I did not know that was a Spike Lee movie until towards the end of the movie when he did that signature with the panning with the camera.
Yeah, at the girl apartment or somebody apartment door. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it was
because at the beginning of the movie, it didn't say a Spike Lee joint. So I didn't even.
You know what movie I didn't know was a Spike Lee joint, but I love growing up?
What?
New Jersey Drive.
That's Spike Lee?
That's Spike Lee.
I did not know that.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know either until I looked like, wait, Spike Lee directed this?
I did not know
Shout
that.
out Spike Lee.
Hey.
Spike Lee, you my dog.
Shout out to you, Spike.
Let me say this to you, Spike Lee. You my dog, but the one movie you butchered and you messed up, you should have never touched it because the original was a classic, was a movie called Old Boy.
I never seen
Old Boy, the original version, I saw it first.
What's it about?
It's about, oh my goodness, it's a good story. It's about a dude who just get locked up in jail. And he in jail for like 18 years. He don't know why he in there. He was like, why did y'all lock me up? And then when he get out of jail, he's just trying to track down who had him locked up for 18 years, and he finally find out. And it's a messed up ending. I'm going to leave it at that. Mm-hmm. The original one is way better than the Spike Lee version, but I'm not knocking you, Spike Lee. It's hard to remake an original. The only person I think,
never even heard of that movie.
Old Boy. Man, look it up.
Old Boy.
The original is, I want to say Korean, so it got subtitles. But, you know, I be watching foreign movies all the time.
So who's in this one?
The dude who played, who is in it?
So he did an American adaptation.
Adaptation.
I got you.
The dude with the big jaw. I'm sorry.
The dude with the big jaw.
If y'all look him up, just look up Old Boy Spike Lee, the dude with the big jaw. I'm sorry. I don't mean to butcher.
Well, he a brother or he?
No. He not a brother.
Is it that same dude that was on Tango and Cash?
I can't think of Tango and Cash right now.
You seen it?
I seen Tango and Cash.
You know the dude with the big ass jaw in Tango and Cash?
That the guy electrocuted?
Yeah,
when they was escaping? Yeah, him. Yeah.
I can't think of the dude's name. I know his name when I hear it though.
I don't know that actor name, but I know exactly what
he got a big jaw.
You know that little muscle jaw having ass.
It's probably the same guy.
That was a good movie too. That was one of my favorite movies when I was a kid. Tango and Cash.
Yeah. Classic.
Shout out to you though, Spike Lee. Yeah, that's the only movie. If I had to rank all your movies, just because I saw the original, that's the only reason.
You know, a lot of people didn't like it, but I actually rock with School Days.
I like the School Days.
Yeah, it was a lot of people didn't understand it, but I get it.
It still resonate today.
It do.
Wake up.
In many ways, more than one. For real, especially since this is that time of year where people start casting them ballots. Y'all know, I wish I had the button, but were we less than 10 days from the election?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yep.
About 8 days.
8 days.
It's on the 5th.
You know what? I got to chime in on this. It's getting so bad. Decide. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say who. But you know they now coming out with game show title commercials based off. I'm just saying her elections. Like case in example, we are now hosting Kamala Harris. She is now running for president. Come
You need
on
to
down.
shut the fuck up when grown folks is talking.
Damn, that's the wrong button.
Like damn, bro.
Where the other button?
You need to shut the fuck up when grown folks is talking.
Shit, we fucking up. What?
Where's the button?
We eat ribs and whatnot.
You're looking for the button, y'all.
Don't direct nothing in here.
You should. There you go. You fucking should.
It gotta be the top left.
Let's see.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face,
Oh, where's the
bitch,
button?
I don't think you put it on there.
Okay, we swapped them around.
All
Yeah,
right,
we had a button.
We'll just say this.
if you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch,
There's a button to let y'all know who we
I
talking
haven't
about.
seen none of the commercials.
Bro, it just
'Cause
came
I'll
out
be-
yesterday.
Oh.
I'm like, hell no, they ain't make this shit.
Oh, wow.
They even made a balloon pop challenge. Tell me, are you going to vote? No, I'm not going to vote. Then all of a sudden, pop, 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 pop.
Oh, I saw that one.
You saw that one?
I saw that one.
In the words of Kevin Samuels, I can't make this shit up.
Hey, I could edit the videos for y'all. I can't vote for either of y'all, but I edit the videos for y'all. Hit me
I can't
up.
make this shit up.
In the words of the Takeoff,
if you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch,
I'm just saying. But you know, it is kind of wild this time of year because it's almost like 2020 all over again. If you were to talk about who you're voting for, people would just look at you crazy.
People die for having the right to vote. Look at you not voting.
Please don't bring that up. That man.
I had a conversation
let me
with
say
my
that.
mother though. She was the same way. She was saying,
What she say?
I told her I wasn't voting because I don't got a dog in the race. She said, you can't do that. Our ancestors died.
But let
was
me
the vote. And then I said, Mama, our ancestors died for me not to make a stupid decision on who to pick as our next world leader. I mean, either way it go, we screwed.
And it depends on what ancestors you're talking about. Because if y'all do y'all research, when they say people die for their right to vote, notice, quote unquote, black people were once classified. We were once identified as Indians or indigenous people. By us giving that up, they said just for having the right, just to be able to vote, you can't say you Indian. You got to say you black. And in the eyes of the law, that means you dead. So that's technically what you died for your right to vote.
Hey, you going too deep under the surface.
If people see it from that perspective, people ain't gonna see that.
But no, because really when you think about it, people are more programmed than ever when it comes to this type of situation, because through the cell phone, through the TV,
we literally have NPCs right now. People
They
just
do.
Spider-Man all day and shit.
and whenever you say
Get your money.
And whenever you say whoever you're voting for the opposite side of the spectrum, all of a sudden they snap out at you. What do you mean you're voting for? You see what I
And
mean?
then if you try to have an intellectual conversation about just considering the other side, no, I can't do it. But that's not intellectual.
No,
An
it's
intellectual
not.
person going to weigh both odds. You ain't just going to shut down one without even exploring it.
But see, the thing about people, especially art people, we're too emotional. We're too emotional. We don't. When you give somebody the facts of what's going on between the candidate, they disregard it. They don't want to hear it. So this person's black. So this person's you see what I mean?
How about we do something different?
What's that?
Since no change been made with the Republicans or Democrat, there's another option. Why don't you go third party independent?
You can also go write-in ballot.
They believe in smaller government. I believe in smaller government. That'll help us. The problem is the government keep getting bigger and bigger. It don't matter if it's Republican or Democrat.
What made you believe in smaller government? What got you to that point?
Because I don't like Trump or Harris, so I went for an alternative, and I started doing my research.
Kennedy?
Huh?
Kennedy?
No, I actually
he's
like
still-
that lady.
I forgot her name.
I like Chase Oliver, and she was on the Breakfast Club. White lady.
I know who you're talking about. I just don't know her name.
I can't think of her name right now.
Let's
But
just call her Nancy. Skip it.
that probably was her name. But
It wasn't Karen, was it?
nah, I wasn't
Come
Karen.
on, bruh.
But she had good ideas, and they said, well, one of Harris' homegirls tried to attack her. Was like, you ain't never won nothing major, so how can you talk? What have you accomplished?
She's a prom queen. Or
And that's
fiend.
what they do. She told her, she said, well, nobody from third party or independent party was ever elected because they don't get donations. They don't get lobbied.
No.
Because once you get lobbied, then you got to do whatever that person say they give you money.
Just imagine the puppet master at the top with all the money.
Yeah.
He can put his money in the two pots. The more pots he put into, that's the less he gonna get back. If he only got to divide his money between two pots, that's him winning on either side. But if it's 50 pots, he like, dang, there's a chance I might, even if that guy, the 39th pot win, I lost out money with all
But
this
if you eliminate the pots and just go off merit and good ideas and let the people decide for themselves.
I know, but I agree, but that's what I'm saying. That's how you know it's a pyramid. It's people at the top controlling everything. It's obvious signs and that we can see regarding it.
But see, that lets you know they don't want good ideas. They want you controlled.
Right.
That's what it's all about.
But you can't control a man who already got his own money. I'm gonna leave it at that. I could be talking about any candidate.
We eat ribs and whatnot.
I'm sorry. But you know what? Let me go to third party candidacy for a minute. Did you know people don't know Dr. Cornel West is running for president?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, Dr. Cornel West was running for president. And also, too, before he ended up dropping out and endorsing one of the candidates, RFK, Robert Kennedy Jr., he was third party.
But I wouldn't vote for him either.
Why not?
Cornel, what has he done for us? Think about it. What has the Democratic, we live in a Democratic state in the city all our lives. What have they done for people that look like me, you?
For all we know, he's been trying, but he's been shadow banned.
Not a damn thing.
He ain't did nothing.
That's what I'm saying. For all we know, he's been trying, but he keep getting shut down. His voice ain't as big as a Kanye.
No, what it is, he speak that Democratic talk.
The problem I have with that's the only thing about it.
And Malcolm X told us that liberals was dangerous to our people.
You're right, but the thing about when it comes to RF, you know, the Kennedy bloodline, they don't want him back in there. They don't want another Kennedy back in the White House at all, for obvious reason. But you're absolutely right when it comes to look, because I've been preaching that a long time. And our people, again, do not want to hear that.
Right. Malcolm X told us, he said, they use athletes and entertainers as puppeteers, as puppets, to control our vote.
And what did Gregory say? He said the worst thing you can trust is the entertainer.
Exactly.
And look what they had now. They had Magic Johnson out there pointing fingers in your face, and your face telling you who to vote for.
Right.
And not a good reason why.
Right.
I feel like if you're an entertainer, remain that. Politics is a different avenue.
I agree.
I don't come in. Some people have succeeded at it. Arnold Schwarzenegger. He went from lifting weights to lifting up people and to voting for you. Go for it. But it's two different avenues at the end of the day. Let's be honest. And this is something I just don't want to conflate.
Well, look,
especially if you're an actor. That just
I wouldn't say that because Jim Brown, he gave up everything. He retired. He became an activist.
Look at Ronald Reagan.
Yep.
And also technically Dick Gregory. So I'm wrong and I'm right. Because you do have some that you can sense it within them. I'm really for the people. But then you got the others is like, nah, bro, I'm trying to get to
I'll put it you this way. People like Dick Gregory, Jim Brown, Muhammad Ali, they had to pay the price. They gave up their career to speak out. You can't have it both ways. You can't be LeBron James, be the biggest name, and then be active. It's gonna come with some consequences.
You think Tupac would have
Craig Hodges had to learn. Kaepernick had to learn. And
Muhammad Ali, well, even though he wasn't running, but still he paid that price for not going into the army.
For not going in the army.
You think Tupac would have got into politics if he was?
Actually, that last documentary with him and his mother, he was actually on his way to do that before his rap career began. Had he not signed with Digital Underground, he was like starting up some league where he about to be the president of some Negro league or something like that.
Well, it was talk from the gang cultures that he was trying to organize the gangs to create their own political party.
Right.
They didn't want that at all. They're like, nope, over your dead body. And that's what happened. So I think Tupac he probably would have became president because he already had the name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because think about it like this. When Tupac was talking, even though he might have talked, that thug life stuff, he still had a message.
Right.
He had a message. And
he cared.
That he cared about. His mother was he came up in the Black Panther era.
Mm-hmm. You know what it was with Pac? They deemed him violent. It wasn't the stuff he was doing off camera. They couldn't listen to him because of the language he used, like the profanity. I always say, just get past the profanity.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
listen to what he's saying.
But it's cool to grab him by the whoop whoop. I'll leave it at that.
What are you talking about?
Hey, what the hell are you on?
You remember Trump grab him by the whoop, the wet? Y'all don't get what I'm saying. I'm saying somebody in a high political stance could say grab him by the pussy, fuck it, since y'all don't understand. But Pac had a few little profane words when he spoke. And it went into what? How y'all connect the dots? How y'all not connecting the dots?
He lost me. I don't know where he was going with that.
They was easy dots to connect. Go ahead.
No. It's all good. But I would just
say what you mean.
Free
mean
speech,
what you
don't
say.
take this down. Free speech, don't take this down.
No, mean what you say. Say what you mean. You don't got to sugarcoat it. Ain't this the takeoff? You ain't got to sugarcoat it.
I'm still.
You could have said Trump said grab him by the pussy. How come Trump said grab by the pussy, but they have a problem with Pac cussing?
I just want to connect it. I thought y'all was gonna connect the two dots. I said, whoop, whoop. I'm trying to. My mama watched this show. Hi, mama. How you doing, mama?
Hi, mama. Hey, shout out to mama out there.
Hey.
Shout out to you. But that was pretty funny. I ain't gonna. Hey, you know what?
I should have be your biggest hater.
My bad. I didn't mean it. Wrong button. But why would you? I know y'all bullshitting, but why would you say him, man?
No, it was just a joke.
But what are your opinion about haters, man?
Hater? All right, in mine, younger day, I couldn't stand haters, man.
Right.
It was a couple that I came close to stealing on. But as I'm older now, I was like, man, I learned to let that stuff go because obviously they hurting inside. They jealous of your shine, you know what I'm saying?
Something about you irritate them.
Yeah, irritate them. And then I'm learning, like, everybody's not going to like you. So I might as well be on top then, right? Instead of being at the bottom, because you could be at the bottom and have little to nothing. Somebody going to hate on you.
Now, do you think haters make you famous?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's free advertisement. Absolutely.
That's why if somebody, the old saying goes, if you don't have haters, you ain't doing something right.
Right.
You ain't doing something. That's why it's important to have people who, they don't really hate you, they envy you. Because you in a position they wish they could be. Even if you give them everything you got, they're not going to do it because they're too damn defeated in the mindset. So what they going to do? You ain't shit.
Right.
I mean, this is just things I just observed because ever since we've been doing this, well, starting to elevate a little bit, here come all the haters.
I don't got friends, so I don't have any haters. And that's where you find most of your haters.
Hey, some haters, you might not even know who they are.
Actually, that's some truth to that. Like, your biggest hater is going to be the person that's in your circle.
AKA, and I'm sorry for bringing this up because they probably ain't going to be out in town. What's his name? Lil Durk? Right in your circle, bro. Right in your circle, man. Everybody got a Judas. You got 12 friends, you got a Judas. You got 6 friends, you still probably got a Judas. They in there.
No, you hit the target right there because that's a pinpoint example.
Pinpoint example.
You could kick it with your mans, buy your mans, whatever, take them all wherever you go. Mm-hmm. He right there, turn his back on you, turn the evidence on you.
But sometimes you don't know what they offered your friend.
But at the same time, what happened to loyalty?
It's true, Lord, because I'm sure whatever, if we speaking on Dirk, I'm sure he did more for that man versus the cops getting a one Happy Meal.
But see, that's the thing.
Don't equate. But
see, okay, now, you're absolutely right. I'm glad you brought up that point. But the thing about you got to understand is, it's something in your spirit that's I'm just speaking for me. If I would ever do that, it's something in my spirit corrupting me. It's balled me up like a piece of paper because I'm about to turn state on my man. You know what I mean?
Let me say this, though. Let's just throw out a scenario.
What's up?
Not even speaking on Lil Durk. What if it's a situation where your man's taking care of you, but you remember 4 Brothers? Mm-hmm. What if your man's is behaved like, what's his name? Lucius, I think it was?
Which one was Lucius?
Victor Sweet.
Victor Sweet. What if your man's is like Victor Sweet? He giving you a reason to kind of snitch on them and kind of wear raw wires around them. What if, because he got you eating food off the ground, he trying to link with your girl, sending you out. What if he like, we don't know. I'm not even speaking on
I don't even know
Dirk.
But
I'm not speaking on Dirk. I'm just speaking on anybody in general who probably giving you a reason to.
That's
okay.
You know why somebody will probably turn on you?
Why?
Turn state? Because you got a good example by my man on movie 4 Brothers, Victor Sweet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When you don't treat your peoples right, they gonna fuck you the first chance they get.
Because then where's the loyalty? The loyalty should have been, why did you send me out of state?
You should never put fear into your soldiers. You should treat them well where they respect you.
Yeah.
Because with fear, you gotta sleep in one eye open. When the people fear you, you gotta sleep in one eye open because you don't know when that opportunity gonna come. Well, they gonna take you out.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's why they use fear because they think the fear is a controlling mechanism.
Right. That's because they haven't read The Art of War.
Mm-hmm.
The real art of war.
The real Art of War and the 48 Laws of Power.
And if you think they closing in, send them out and bring your enemies closer. Just keep rotating people's positions and spots. Get them wondering what's happening, what's going on.
I can't speak on a Lil Durk situation because I don't even know what's going on.
I don't know.
I just seen a mug shot. I just looked on social media, seen a mug shot. And I was like, oh.
Well, let me just say that.
Sorry for using you as an example, Lil Durk. I don't know.
Yeah, we just going by what's been alleged. And the thing about what I've heard, this ain't been confirmed or nothing like that because I don't want to say I said it and know for sure. But let's just say by any chance that he didn't snitch. I mean, he didn't, not snitch, but he didn't do any of that Victor Sweet type stuff. What if he actually took care of your man's real well? There are people
then it was really painful.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because really nowadays, I'm not going to say it's not too many people out there that has the same mindset as Victor Sweet. I'm not saying that, but in this particular case, what I'm hearing, it didn't sound like he treated him like Victor Sweet. It sounded like he treated him like, that's my dog. He just got out. I'm going to make sure he good.
Yeah.
And he just got out because he made a deal.
Right.
That's what it sounded like.
But unfortunately, you always gonna have that one person, no matter how good you treat them, they just the opportunists, man. And they been hiding playing that role for years. Like, for instance, you could take care of me, man. You took me in, took my family in, man. You know what I'm saying? Looked out for me and this and whatnot. And the first thing I do to show my gratitude, I fuck your wife or something. Or I snitch, or I turn. And I was like, how could I do that? And you looked out for me. Because I never was loyal.
Look at the Sean
That's
situation.
Yeah.
Look at the Sean situation. Remember he did 10 years?
Yeah.
What's alleged he didn't do it. Same thing with Beanie Siegel. Y'all didn't hear that story, did you? Well, it's alleged. I'm using the word alleged.
Allegedly, y'all.
Allegedly that he did Jay-Z's time. You know what I mean? Because
with the knife in the club? Allegedly?
No, with the taxes.
Oh, yeah.
The tax situation. I heard that wasn't. He was just taking the fall. Now this has been alleged.
Oh, okay.
Which makes sense why them two fell out.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it could be your man's. All day we out free popping bottles or whatever. But when you behind the 8-ball. And you got them boys saying, look, we gonna get you for this, that, and the other. What you gonna do?
You'll know who your real friends is once that trouble hit, once that storm hit.
You say, hey, look.
When the storm over and you see who's still with you, them your dog.
Yeah.
Right.
Them your dog. It's cool to say you loyal when everything's going good. And y'all out there eating, you know what I'm saying?
Ask Big Meech. By the way, I heard Big Meech is out.
Salute to you, brother.
Salute.
You think anything gonna change since he's coming home?
I don't know.
Man, just
I don't know his
continue to
mindset.
live it up how you used to do back before you got up in there. Shout out to you. Hopefully you walking into success. Your son on TV, everybody around you, I hope doing good.
Or he might be like Freeway Ricky Ross. He probably gonna get a lot of deals to tell his story.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah.
Even with BMF, I mean, you see how popular that show was before they fucked it up. Excuse me, French. Before they messed it up. Yeah, because he had a hell of a story when you think about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We only heard bits and pieces.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think the most captivating part of his story, in my opinion, was when he just gave them money to stop investigating. Here y'all go. Stop investigating. Throw me in behind bars for,
See, I didn't even know that part.
Yeah.
But you know what? Even with the whole the name BMF by itself is just too iconic.
Black Mafia family.
I mean,
It's like
brand.
Black Wall Street. It's like, it's a brand, like Black Wall Street.
when it comes to the underworld, that name is probably more popular than the mafia.
Oh.
Any name in the mafia. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, we can equate that to anything else, but when you hear BMF, what do you think of? I think of Making It Rain. I'm thinking of Poppin' Bob.
It sounds like a TV network too, like AMC or
Could be.
FX is like BMF. Yeah, I ain't gonna say the whole network got to have all mafia shows. Like branch out, have a cooking show on there. But
I sure hope they copyright that title.
yeah, I'm pretty sure they got it. They got to. 50 ain't that dumb.
Yeah, I mean, I
I'm
hope
sure he probably did it right now if they didn't do it.
Yeah, working together, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Because that franchise by itself brought in so much money and created so much opportunity for a lot of people.
Yeah,
Even people that were the Southwest Terry, all them. You know what I mean? So that's a good example, I would say, about turning a negative into a positive. You know what I mean? Telling people the other side of the dope game, like, look, this ain't all glitz and glamour.
Right.
Because I don't know if y'all remember back in the day when the Jeezy era was out, the Snowman era.
oh, I remember that.
Yeah, everybody wanted to be Snowman in Philly.
You know what song I hated? I hated So Icy. I hated that song because I had a neighbor. I had a neighbor. He sung it for like 5 months straight. Playing basketball, Kobe, Jordan. He say, "So I said, like, stop, dog." Like he did it too much.
I actually like that song. That was
was
my
good.
go-to song in the club.
I liked it for the first month, but he the reason why I hated it. He did it
because he kept playing it too much.
He just kept saying it. So I said, like, bruh. Almost a whole year, just so everything.
Let me
was
ask
so
y'all a
nice.
question.
What's up?
Do y'all think that rappers glorify dope dealing?
That they glorify it? Come on, yeah.
That's obvious.
Right. So, example, we're going to have to call Brother T.I. to the congregation, front of the congregation. You have a trap museum down in Georgia. What's that all about?
Glorifying it. Oh, he say it's not though, right? He say it's art or something.
I don't know what he said it is, but I know he's going to defend it.
Well, let me just say this. I've known people, I've never been myself, but I've known people who have been to the Trap Museum. And they want to say this is basically the timeline for certain rappers where they came from. Now, are they telling the truth? I don't know. But that's what they say it is.
You know what? It'd be funny if the Trap Museum, when they try to leave, they find out it's an escape room. They get trapped.
So you talking about Saw come out of nowhere?
Yeah, so you got to figure out some hip hop clues to leave. No, I got to
So
pick
in
up my
other
baby.
words, they said, when they went there, they said that basically it's showing the timeline where the rapper came from.
That's what I was told.
That's what you was told.
They got crunk era in there too, though, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because from what I seen, images of people that went and took pictures, I seen a kitchen when they cooking crack on the stove.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
oh, what? I guess it's about what music was influenced from.
all right,
The lifestyle.
the lifestyle.
I'm not mad at that if it's what it was influenced from.
And they had to work on the table.
Right.
You know, with the Chinese food and, that messy table, you seen it.
I get it. It's art though. If you classify it as art, it's art. Because come on,
it could be art. I'm just asking y'all opinion.
I'm just saying little boys can go to museums and see titties.
But it's only bad if you get an influence from it.
Right. Now, thank God I had parents that taught me that it was just entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
But think about all the parents of our peers that weren't taught that.
That's on them.
So now I see why Umar Johnson got upset.
When the trap
Raise your
came out.
kids.
No, when he was talking about, he asked that question on that podcast, what was hip hop done for the community?
Oh, man. Come on, man. Come on. Hold on. Come on, man.
Now I understand why he was upset. Well, I been knew why he was upset.
But see, if we knew the history of, I would say today's trap music and drill music is actually the birth child of something called gangster rap. Because you remember back in the early days, it was actually hip hop. Because, you had the S-Clan, you had the Public Enemy,
Right.
Everything was about uplifting people.
Even Naughty by Nature had some positive songs.
Yeah, so you had to have something to uplift folks. You couldn't just be all on this killing
And political. We had political music.
Exactly.
Right. So I would say this.
Now the only genre.
I'm not going to ever attack an artist up front and be like, hey, man, you need to stop saying that in your songs. I'm not going to stop you from feeding your family. If it sells, it sells. I'm going to go to your head. I'm going to go to your boss. We got to put pressure on your boss, the little scumbags that's running hip hop. Like, hey, how your artists switch up their message? Well, we ain't supporting you.
But the thing about
Because kids is going to listen.
It's always going to be somebody supporting.
No, but kids is going to listen to whatever you put out there.
Yeah.
If you make it trendy to go back to the X-Clan days, you know what I'm saying? In the Public Enemy days, NWA days, you know what I'm saying? The kids going to listen to whatever you put out on the airwaves. Whatever you tell them is popular, they going to listen to it.
Now, do you think now let me ask you a question. Do y'all think that the negativity stronghold is too strong for it to go back to what it used to be?
Yes and no. I say yes because our generation, we the parents now, we grew up on it. So we don't think as a whole there's nothing wrong with it. That's a problem.
For me, can you reword that question? You said.
So basically what I was saying was, do you think that in order for it to go back to the way it was and put out positive product, do you think it's kind of too late for that?
I don't think it's too late. I think the radio or whoever has a grasp on hip hop or the culture, let it all flow freely. And then people going to gravitate. It's people right now listen to Lupe, but it's a group of people like Lupe make music. And it's, J. Cole and other people, we think they trash. We think they're not out here selling.
I would say this. Hip hop culture is not the problem. It's
whoever.
commercial hip hop that's the problem. I wouldn't even say hip hop. I would say commercial rap because rap is just a form of hip hop.
Yeah.
It's the commercial rap that's ran by the scumbags, the culture vultures, who got a, pipeline through the private prisons.
Hey,
I was just talking about it earlier.
Hey, I got to press it.
I view you as a handkerchief head Negro.
Yeah, I'm talking to y'all.
Y'all
right
remember
there.
a lot of these rappers, Future, I'm sorry, I got to say it. I personally was just on the phone with somebody talking about Future, you the one bought the whole perk movement. He argued that it was a little pump and somebody was rapping about Xans and somebody before them. I can't remember the rapper he said before them, but nonetheless, it was like a 2 or 3 year time slot of music where right, if you ain't rapping about perks or Xans, you're not getting your radio plays and spins. But now look at the youngins now. Mm-hmm. Everybody popping perks. But I've never did one in my life. But
I can't put that all on Future.
I can't, but come on, you had your songs.
But Future was inspired by what I'm about to say, about to be controversy. So get ready to push that button. Your boy Eminem.
What?
Before
before
M came on the scene, black folks, only drug we probably was doing was weed. He came out with the pill popping, the mushroom, the acid. Me personally, I never heard that in music till I heard him.
Well, if we want to say this, let's take it down to Texas. They was sipping lean.
Right.
You feel me? I mean, it wasn't on the level of popping no pills or nothing like that, but it was still mixing stuff in that Sprite.
Right.
You know what I mean? We had that going on too.
Right. But I'm talking about like in our region.
Yeah.
Because at that time, the South, I know it was big down in the South.
What's that?
It didn't hit us until.
What's that rapper who went against Eminem years ago? He was from an old school rapper from back in the day. Flash or one of them old school ass rappers.
I know you're talking about.
Something Hank. It got an H in it or something.
I know you're talking about. I can't think of his name right
Hank
now.
Or something. But anyway, he had the song White Lines. So
You talking about Grandmaster Flash?
I don't feel like that's his name. It was a light skin. I know who it was, but he had the song called White Lines. So I get what you're saying, but there were artists before Eminem rapping about drugs and even.
But he took it to another level.
What with purple pills or what song?
Everything. Think about it.
It's like something about, I hate to say Eminem, everybody knows he's playing the character. They know he's goofing off.
Yeah, we know he was goofing off
on it too, though.
Yeah, but that's the thing with our demographic. We not taught.
Who was that? Grant? Damn. Oh, Melly Mel. That's who it was. Melly Mel. Yeah. That's his name.
That's what I'm saying. It's like with our generation, most of us wasn't taught that this is entertainment. We think it's a way of life. It's like a blueprint of a way of life. Back in the 80s and when hip hop first formed, you had your variety. You had your gangster music, you had your party music, like Kid and Play, Naughty by Nature, you had your party music, you had your super ultra lyricists, you had your fight the people, you know what I'm saying?
But how smart are you though? As a kid, ain't you smart enough to know better?
You a kid.
Certain things you just should know.
And if your parents listening to that music, that's why I questioned before, you said, is it too late? Our generation, we the parents now, and we grew up on it. We don't think it's nothing wrong.
Man, I grew up in a household where my dad smoked cigarettes all the time. I knew better. So certain people just don't got it within them to just know that that's not right. That's not.
What you mean by cigarettes? What you mean by that?
I'm just trying to equate what you were saying to kids didn't know better because their parents did certain habits and issues. Like, no, when you grow up, you should just Well,
you do got things that rub you the wrong way. That's probably what it is.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Well, a lot about hip hop or certain music, certain movie scenes, I'm like, nah. Like, even as a kid, I'm always seeing subliminals and other stuff. Same way, grew up again, household, dad, cigarettes, like, nah, when I get older, I'm not rocking with that. It's just certain things didn't resonate with me.
But let me add this to that. Back when you were saying we the parents now, it's a lot of distractions we had that wasn't around, that was around then, but that wasn't around then, but they're around today.
Right.
Estes.
Right. Yeah.
I want to go
Technology.
viral.
Yeah.
I want to go viral. Let's do this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take it off. The pills for a minute. Remember when all these challenges became viral? Cinnamon challenge,
crate challenge,
challenge, ice bucket challenge, this, that, and the other. All these things came into fruition because it's like monkey see, monkey do.
Right.
It even got so bad where they were putting substances in their nose or whatever they were doing, and people were falling out going to the hospital.
Let me ask you this: have you ever done any of them challenges?
Me personally, no.
Me either.
No.
So that just let you know it's people who just know better.
Because we was raised better.
Yeah.
I agree. I would love to just say because we was raised better than y'all. But in reality,
I ain't saying that.
people.
I'm just talking about even in our generation. You got some friends that was raised just like you, raised better. Then you got your friends that wasn't raised better. And look at you and look at them.
But it's not all about. I'm saying the ice bucket challenge. I would have did that. I'm saying sometimes it's not you following the crowd. It's just something fun to do in the moment. That's why I can't chalk it up to the way you was raised. Because I know some women were raised real good.
I'm not talking about the challenges. But I'm just talking about life in general.
No, I'm saying life in general. We look down on women who twerk on social media. I know a lot of girls went to college, raised super good, but they got 1 or 2 videos of them online.
But see, here's the thing. You also missing out a major component in this: common sense. You know what I mean? You got from birth, you got common sense that you knew better from then.
Can I ask you a yes or no question?
What's up?
Is common sense that common?
Absolutely not. But see, that's what I'm saying, that you could have been born with it, like intelligence. Certain people just born with natural intelligence more than others. You know what I mean? Like you just said, is common sense common nowadays? No. But when the Most High blesses you with common sense, I hope you know when it's a good time for you to use it.
Or some people just cut it off because they want to
that too
try to fit in.
That too.
Cut what
Like
off?
they know it. They common sense.
Oh.
They got
You're
it, but they
right.
want to fit in.
Because I used to have a homeboy growing up.
That knew better.
He knew how to enunciate. He around certain homeboys. What up, dog? He created this. He had. I think he was the first person in my life. Now that I think about it, who used to code switch before it was a thing. Mm-hmm. Depending on who he hang around, how
That's
he
a good top code
how-
switch.
Code
That's a
switch.
good-
And me, I've never done that. If I'm in one environment, this me in every environment. Which I don't fit in some environments because I'm not adjusting. But you ever been to somebody's house who part of a pyramid scheme? And then they be trying to sell you a product and to get to you. So do you want to buy the product? In front of everybody, I'd be like, no. Thank you for letting me in. This food was good. No.
You notice they changed their vocabulary too.
Yeah.
They say them words like residual income.
Yeah.
Or they do this. If you get 2 people to join you, yeah, man, come on, man. We know what you're doing. Get
Right.
Hey,
But again,
If you
that,
don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Then they try to hit you with, oh, you want to say it's a pyramid scheme, but where you work at is a pyramid scheme because there's somebody on top of you.
oh man, they try to lie.
You got to manage. Yeah,
man,
they try.
I don't play. Like it's I think they bring you into somebody's home. It's all psychological. Mm-hmm. Come to somebody's home, they're gonna give you this and that. It's gonna put you in a position like, dang, you treated me real nice. I should say yeah, but no. My answer is no, bruh.
I remember one time we was at this. It was a pyramid scheme. I'm not gonna say which one it was, but we were at like an office. Dude, they almost had me fooled how they had brought in the energy. All right, today we're going to show you a great opportunity of a lifetime. You just need 4 people here, 4 people there. I was like this the whole time until he said that. I'm like, really, bro? Really? So at that point, I got up and walked out.
I mean, it was one spot that had me going until they said I had to invest. That's when my common sense kicked in. Like, wait a minute. I don't got to invest when I sign an application for a job. Why I got to give you $300 for a startup fee? They say, because it's your own business, you got to invest in your own business. Like, is it really my own business? Do I own it? Why is somebody else making money off my business if it's my own business? How the person at the top of the pyramid make it make sense,
None of it
people?
made sense, yeah.
Then they bring in the people that said it's success story, like they quit their job to do this full time. They didn't quit McDonald's. They quit a job where it was a cushion job where they was making 6 figures a year. Like, come on, make it make sense.
You're leaving out important details of what you're trying to sell me.
Right.
Like, what is this?
I learned that from the get-go when I like 19 and 20 when they started coming with me with that.
I hate to say it too, but I should have known better because they had the TV with the back in it.
Yeah.
I call pyramid scheme. It's all societal traps. There's so many traps within society.
TV had a big ass back. I'm like, what the fuck is
What
this?
year was this?
This was like, what, back in like 2010, 2011.
Oh man, no.
Yeah, the TV had
screens by now.
man, wait, man, they had a big ass back in it. I'm like, come on, bruh. I should have known better.
That's where they keep the money at. In the back of the- But no, society has traps for people. Once you graduate high school, that's a trap within itself because they didn't prepare you for shit.
Right.
Pyramid schemes is a trap. Even purchasing cars, do your research on consumer law. We ain't supposed to be putting down payments on no cars. It's traps all throughout society. College, depending on what you're going for, is a trap. If you're going for some dumb stuff, it's a bunch of stuff you really, why is this a college course?
Right.
I'm paying $10,000 a semester or more. Y'all giving me knitting? And my grandma could teach me that.
I dropped out of college when I was an English major, but they kept making me take science and math courses. Like, really?
Yeah, just focus on English. Yeah.
But you know what? Here's the thing about that. That's another way for them to make more money off you. But also, too, that the scheme that they're trying to pull right there is that we want to make sure you're educated before we can give you that degree.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, what the hell are you?
Or they just want you in debt before you start making better money.
All part of the same scheme.
All part.
It's all part.
I was a first grader reading at a 6th grade level.
I never
All I got to
understood-
do is just read. That's all it is. You learn it. You go to school. You just read a book. Pick up a book. Understanding.
What's the
Do your
difference
own
in levels?
research.
What's the difference in levels of reading? I never understood that. I just read. Oh, you're reading at a 9th grade level. I'm just reading.
Certain words, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay.
That's all.
I didn't know
that
if
is.
it came down to the tempo. Oh, wow. He's
Oh, no.
breezing through it. I didn't.
Comprehension.
Comprehension.
Oh,
words,
Can
yeah.
you understand what you read?
Silent letters, man, used to throw me off. Pterodactyl? Ever
Lasagna?
pneumonia? Is that a P? What the?
Yeah, those used to trick me up.
Yeah, them silent letter. The Django.
The first time that tripped me up, my cousin Philip. Hey, the first time it tripped me up, I remember I was 4 years old. And I was trying to spell my cousin name. His name was Philip. And I was spelling it with an F. And he was like, nope, it's wrong already. Then he said it's a P. I was like, your name ain't Philip.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that the P and the H.
Man, I knew this dude said a word so damn backwards and messed
Like
up.
phone. I thought phone was spelled F-O-N-E.
This dude I knew, he instead of saying the word education, this nigga said allocation. Man, you ain't trying to get no allocation. I'm like,
What you say? Electrocuted.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
I'm like, man,
What you talking about, man? I'm allocated. I got a college allocation.
Elected
College
to what
level
party?
allocation.
nigga, get your ass on that hook no fighties real quick.
Allocated where?
That nigga said allocation.
I'm college allocated. What you talking about?
What was this? Grade school?
No, we was in our early 20s.
Oh wow.
Hey, man.
He had a list, a stutter. Or
No,
something?
he just had a messed up way of saying things.
Hey, AD.
From the South. I'm sorry.
Hey, AD, man. AD, man. He was college educated, man.
And he's one of them dubiastic.
He got his doctor's degree.
Man, what
Not a doctorate.
man, what is wrong with that guy, man? Man,
He went to lunch and ate manwiches.
man. The dude was on the 5th floor.
Bruh, man, on the 5th floor.
On the fifth floor.
Y'all didn't get it.
Man,
It was nothing upstairs.
you just
Hey, y'all, we coming to the point in the show where we about to pull a few questions for y'all. Y'all want to do 2 each?
sure.
2 each? Yeah, let's go. Grab
over.
2. Let's see what he gonna get.
Hey, hold on, let me play the theme song. All right, you got your 2?
Yep.
All right.
You can read one off now while we get our just grab these 2. Oh, they 2 white. You know what? Let me get one white, one colored one. I hate to say it like that.
You don't like your colors around here, boy. See what we got. I drop one?
Yeah.
I'll take that one.
Read it, my guy. You got dead air on the radio.
Have or would you have an exotic pet?
Wait, read it again. Do you have or would you have?
Whoever wrote this, man. It's supposed to say, have you or would you have an exotic pet? It said, have or would you have exotic pet? Like,
Hey, let me see. This is the same dude that wrote allocation. Have or would you have an exotic pet? I don't know who wrote this.
I'll probably get a lizard if I'm answering the question.
me? No.
None of you know I did want a monkey as a kid. I don't know what kind. I did want a monkey though.
Now you getting your bubbles on, huh?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I always wanted me a bear.
A bear?
Yeah, bear. Just roam around the backyard. Hey, you hop across this backyard, you're gonna deal with my bear.
Panda bear? What are we talking
No, a
about?
grizzly bear.
A grizzly bear,
I
bro?
wanted a bear. Yep.
How old were you?
Technically, I'm still like that now.
Did you ever have a teddy
I'm
bear as a
tripping.
I'm just
kid?
saying.
You tripping.
Did you ever have a teddy bear?
Nah, you know what I think it is? I think because I used to watch the Smokey Bear commercials on the You Can Commit For.
Yeah.
No.
I used to know that number by heart. If somebody started off, I know that number by heart.
You talking about the Scruff McGruff?
I'm
You talking about Scruff McGruff.
Okay,
Chicago,
all right.
Illinois.
60652.
Scruff McGruff. Chicago, Illinois.
6065.
Man, Scruff McGruff was a scary ass looking dog, bro. I don't give a
And he
damn.
had a
anybody
coat
said-
on like he a detective for real.
Like trench coat on.
I don't give a
He
damn.
looked
To
like it's Inspector Gadget.
man, to this day,
He looked like he would have flashed you.
I'm like, damn, I thought you was a boy dog.
He was showing you his niblets. They'll show you his niblets.
nigga name was Puff McGruff. That's what,
Puff McGruff.
man, I don't care if anybody said Scruff McGruff was a scary ass looking dog.
Nah, nothing.
Man, just imagine you watching cartoons all of a sudden, you see kids playing, all of a sudden, do this want to be you? With a crazy ass voice.
I thought he was Hong Kong Fool, your cousin.
You got me on that one. I don't know who that is.
Damn, I told my age. I'm the oldest one out
I know
here.
I heard it before, but I can't make
He
a
was
correlation right now.
He was the Kung Fu dog. He used to wear a red gi.
Oh, with the white? Yep. I know what you're
He
doing.
had the little mask on.
I know you're talking about now.
Yeah.
He was a janitor by day,
You take
kung fu artist by Hong Kong Fooey, your number one super guy.
Wait, let's go back though. This bear, would it be sleeping inside or outside?
No, it's sleeping outside the house. Ain't no coming in.
I don't know, man.
And also, too, I'm going to say this.
Why would you want a bear?
And I've been seeing
Wait,
videos.
would you declaw it?
You can't declaw no bear.
I'm not going to do it if I am.
Man.
No, I just want it as a guard animal. That's really what I want it for.
Oh, I can see that, but you're going to have to train that boy up because if you ever have an intruder, it's a wrap for them.
What is it about us humans want to have exotic stuff as pets?
I think because we want something we really don't understand.
I know I can't do a tiger, though. I remember Tyson had that tiger. I was like, that's a real man right there.
It's about how he was holding it.
Man, there's certain things I just can't do.
Like the Tiger King,
No, Tiger King, yeah.
I don't understand.
Shout out to the Tiger
They
King.
still wild animals.
I mean, they raise them up like they house broken and shit.
See, I thought you was going to say a panda bear or something.
No,
a koala or something.
No, they say panda bear is more vicious.
They might be.
I heard the on top of that too. I heard the Alaskan bear, the white bear. I heard
Polar
that's
bear?
The polar bear.
the polar bear. I heard that's the worst one.
Yeah,
It is.
It is.
Yeah,
It ain't nobody down there. They ain't got no fear of humans.
and they worse than the panda.
Right.
Man,
That's the number one bear you don't want to run across.
don't come across their cubs because y'all know what's gonna happen.
It's a wrap for you.
But let me ask y'all this: y'all heard of it in Alaska? They having a whole bunch of bear mauling incidents because people, I ain't gonna say who, wants to run up on the damn bear and take selfies with it.
Well, women, if you start bathing more and stop smelling like fish. No, I'm joking.
What's this one do? Hold on.
We eat ribs and whatnot.
I could have sworn we had that other we gotta
We gotta really
You
look.
don't direct nothing in here.
We gotta. Okay.
There you go. You
Well,
fucking
we
should.
gonna get it together. We gonna get it together. So we move on
When
to
y'all
the
do
next
y'all
question.
sound check, y'all need to touch all buttons.
You know, the last show we had different buttons.
It's a long story. It's a long story. But let me get to my question. What is a deep thought that you had? I have them all the time.
Yeah,
I have them all the time. I mean,
pizza toppings.
Our family call me a thinker. I'm always thinking of something.
A deep thought that I had.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a thought I had. Like, you know how they say they got cities on the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the type of thinker that be wanting to know who be doing the construction down there without nobody knowing.
Right.
It'd be,
Because we should be able to hear it, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do we not hear this stuff?
No,
going
they
on?
put them in remote. They put all the people over in cities, and then they take over like mountain areas and have trucks going in the back of the mountain where you can't see.
So it's like a secret
Yeah.
pathway.
They say a lot of mountains are actually hollow. They build inner cities in them, and there's other alien species in them.
And that's what I'm saying. Who put that there? Like, how were they able to put that there without nobody noticing? Or was it always been there?
No, it's not that we don't notice. It's the way they set up society. They got us living hypothetically all in Detroit. But then, say if Detroit, Michigan had mountains, they won't have a lot of people living over in them mountains. And while we at work on our 9 to 5s, they over there, excavating the mountain out and other stuff.
And you want to know why? I'm glad you brought that up. Here in Michigan, we got somewhere called Zug Island. What's really going on at Zug Island or underneath Zug Island?
I never heard of it.
What's
Upper
on-
Michigan.
No, it's like on Mackinac.
Yeah, that's Upper Peninsula.
I don't know exactly what y'all know. What
Them
Zug Island
islands.
is.
You talking about where them islands at?
Yeah, they said they hear a lot of people say they hear a lot of weird noises coming from underneath or over there at Zug Island. So I want to know how. I'm pretty sure it's underground. Some underground going on under there.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about it. It would be nice to
It's
know.
a first for me. I never heard nothing.
Yeah, I just want. That's the type of thoughts I be having sometimes.
I know they did say it's a Stonehenge in Lake Michigan or Lake Superior. One of our lakes have a Stonehenge in it, and they said it's another pyramid and obelisk in the water. They said sometimes, when the spring come, the water real clear, you can look into the ground.
You can
They
see
say
it.
you can see some of them sometimes.
I can believe that. Or even like in
Shipwrecks and all that.
over there in Chile, how they got them pyramids or Easter Island.
Oh, I love yeah.
Yeah, like where did that come from?
That's not Chile. That's
I think it's in Chile, ain't it?
Oh my goodness, my brain.
Wait,
it
Easter Island.
Yeah, it's his own island. Yeah.
Over there in Easter Island. I just want to know, how did that get there? Or even better yet, I want to know, like case in example, if you look up the moon, you know what they say the moon is?
I was gonna say the same size as the sun.
Well, they said the moon is the first satellite. Why do they call it the first satellite?
I heard that is hollow. I've heard theories about the moon. The dark side of the moon is where a lot of aliens live.
But the thing that tripped me out to what you were just saying, you remember that one King Kong movie that he threw like a spear to the sky, and when he threw the spear to the sky, he realized that it was just ain't nothing but a big electronical TV. It started shorting it out. Like he threw it. It's like him throwing a stick at the TV.
Is this when he was in Inner Earth?
No, he was in the jungle.
Who?
This King Kong movie.
I don't remember.
It was one of the later ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was.
It probably did happen. I wasn't paying attention.
I
never
never
seen
watched
it.
none of the latest.
I never seen it, but I saw that clip on TikTok. It's like when King Kong threw it at the sky, all of a sudden he broke.
You might want to watch
electronics.
the full movie, because lately King Kong been going to Inner Earth a lot. So it might have been, you might have thought it was the sky, but it was just Inner Earth.
It probably was. I don't know, but I'm just saying when he threw it at the sky, he realized the sky was real.
Agartha, for those of y'all that don't know,
Speaking
you
of
look at
TikTok,
General Bird.
I heard today before I came over here that in January it's gonna be banned in the U.S.
Oh,
Well, until it get banned, shout out to all our TikTok viewers.
keep listening.
I ain't going front. Y'all been running it up. We appreciate y'all. Like, man, we been getting views. Me and him, me and him is both the ones making our shorts and everything. So
Yeah,
shout out to y'all. Y'all make me feel good just to see that we getting more than 10 likes. I mean, 10 views.
especially as quick as we've been coming up.
I need to sign a petition to say the takeoff.
Oh, yeah. Say the takeoff.
Save the takeoff. Save the takeoff. Remember that.
It's been that one template with this Kevin Hart talking about help me, and it just show the views.
Nigga.
Yeah, that's that. And they got a circle around their views and their followers, and then just be
Man,
skyrocket.
you messed it up. Like, damn, we was doing so good on TikTok till we heard that. Damn. But hey, keep watching though.
Yeah. But that's what I heard. So
Man, you know
we'll see.
they said the same thing the last time.
They said January 25th, I believe.
What was your question?
2025.
Again? Did I answer it?
What is a deep thought that you had?
You know what? I do kind of go deep when I think about the topic of reincarnation, because sometimes I ask myself, heaven or hell or reincarnation, and I lean towards reincarnation more than heaven or hell, because that's eternity versus 40, 50, 60 years of living. Some people die at 13. Now the way you live for 13 years, you're going to be in heaven or hell for 8 billion years? That shit don't make sense to me.
I had a deep thought. And lately, for the last few years, what if it was possible your consciousness can travel back in time, forward and backwards through time, into your body at that present moment in time? Say if you went to sleep and your consciousness drifted off in another realm down the timeline, and you take over your 7-year-old version self.
And then you'll just make different decisions.
Like Back to the Future.
But you ain't traveling on DeLorean. It's your consciousness that actually invades your younger self.
I think that's possible. I like to believe that. And then are you saying that same consciousness can go into a you from 2 generations ago, or only in your current lifetime you can go back?
Or you can go forward.
Back or forward. Yeah. And then you can make different decisions. Oh, I got my arm cut off going down that alley. Let me.
Because I only say that because my brother, the one I told you that was retired from the military, he's working at Pentagon. They just released public knowledge that they was testing stuff like that, outer body experience.
I can believe that, especially with corporations like CERN.
Yeah, they just declassified it. So he gave me like a 20-page report. Like, gave it to me, my brother, and my mother, and we was reading it. And they was training. No, it's declassified now, meaning that it's over to the public. You can go on their website because he showed it to the website.
We got to look further into that.
It's that public act. I forgot.
And they was training because they was trying to train their agents to spy on the Russians, where they leave a body, and where they can like go into another realm. They leave a body and they like spy on the Soviet Union at that time.
Man, sign me up to be an agent. Y'all don't even got to pay me. All I need is room and board.
And my
I
father always told me he had an out of body experience.
Technically, they did that in that movie. They showed you in X-Men First Class. Days of Futures Past.
Yeah,
you remember?
I told you a long time ago.
Because a mutant did it because he was a mutant. Yeah,
I told you a long time ago. I wanted your pops to be on the podcast to speak about his experience with the outer body. I mean, if you want to tell it now, you're more than welcome. But
he been in the army. You say your pops been in the army?
No, it's my brother. I was in the military. No, my dad, he told the story. He said he remember he was like 16. Yeah, went into his room. He got off the phone, talked to somebody. He went to his room, and then he laid down still. Then he realized he couldn't move. So then he just felt himself leave his body, and he looked down. And he seen that he was lying down sleeping. And then he went through the roof of the house, and he went into the sky. Now, we grew up in a religious background. He was thinking, he said, it was the rapture. He grew up in the church. He was thinking that God came back for everybody. Mm-hmm. But he said he noticed he was out of space and he was moving so fast, so he got scared and he started panicking. Then he started to sin. And as he was going back to his house, he seen his parents. They was in the bed asleep or whatever, and he woke up and he ran to their room, and they was in the exact same position he had just seen them in. Mm. And the next day, he tried to tell, his parents what happened, and they was going like, oh, no, you was dreaming. That's not real, and this, whatnot. But my auntie believed him because she said around that time was happening, she said her window was open, and she felt the gush of wind, and it slammed her window, and she didn't know what that was all about. So she's the only one that believed him.
You know what's wild about that? I remember, to add to that story, I remember back when I was in high school. I was like in 10th grade. It was in the middle of math class. Mm-hmm. And while in the middle of math class, I was just, kind of drifting off, and all of a sudden, I noticed people just stopped and paused. Mm-hmm. And I'm the only one like moving, like, what the hell going on? It was like for a millisecond, how it happened. It was like, how you see in the movies, you see people just stop and pause, like, what the hell going on? And all of a sudden, people just, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I bullshit you not, that really did. I'm not making it.
Or like a deja vu.
Something like that, yeah.
It's like, my first deja vu I ever had, it confused the crap out of me. I'll never forget, I was in the hallway. I was like in the first grade. It was just so weird to me. I was like, I did this before. Mm-hmm. I was like, I couldn't explain it. That's when I didn't even know what a deja vu was. And it kept happening until I got older and they explained what a deja vu was. Mm. But I wonder, do that mean that someone probably is time traveling and
they call that
with time?
I'd like to think is you get to. I think a lot of our superpowers are at their weakest right now. So one of your abilities is you probably can see into the future. You're a seer. Mm-hmm. Your pops is probably a walk through a shadow cat type person, and this dude is like the dude. What's the show that was just on Netflix?
Which one?
The one where the people in Europe had powers from the sickle cell.
Oh, I forgot the name of that show. It was a good show.
Not Stranger Things.
No, something Cell. Supercell.
Supercell.
You like the leader of Supercell, the dude who could stop time, probably.
But everybody had deja vus.
But what I will say this.
I like to think everybody do, but I don't think.
Have you ever had a deja vu?
Man, I get them all, but mine are different. I only get them when I'm dreaming, and then once I'm in that moment, be like, wait. I saw this moment in a dream, but when I dream and have deja vu, the moment can happen 3 months later.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, not to cut y'all off, but I think what's happening right now. Remember, I told you back in 9th grade, right? Mm-hmm. You know what wasn't around then? That's around now.
What?
This. Who's to say this ain't to slow us down?
It might be. I think just detaching from nature slows you down.
It probably could be the radiation that's slowing us down.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they took. Remember in the past episodes, they said that's why they took lead out the houses.
I was just watching something I think on YouTube, and they was talking about. That's why they got
lead because the kids were eating lead paint chips.
That's true, but also it can block radiation.
They knew technology was on the way, so they could look in your house and stuff.
That's why they said that. Not saying it's not true, but I'm just saying they use that for a reason.
But I even heard about vinyl records because back in the day, vinyl is made of carbon, and even the noise that comes off of it was healing a lot of black people and just people in general, and that's why we was living longer. It's like, no, we got to cut out vinyl. So then they brought on VHS and other stuff. So now when we listen to music, it don't got the same healing effects. That's why they call vinyl records purist. You're a purist if you listen to it, something like that.
Better throw that vinyl record on right now.
I got another one. I don't know where it is.
So this is one of the reasons why. Do you think that's one of the reasons why you see people still got a whole wall full of vinyl records?
Yeah, and they just collect them. If you spent all that money back when you was younger, you gonna keep it. Mm-hmm.
Beside DJs, I mean, we know why DJs have them, but it's the people that just collect vinyl records.
You ever been over your homeboy house? He got a shoe collection. Some of them shoes he don't even wear no more. But when he bought them, they was $200.
I know it. Yep. I know it.
People collect them. Like, it's not even shoes. People collect a bunch of stuff.
What would you say be the things y'all into collecting?
I used to collect basketball cards. I need to get back to it.
Like,
my bad. I used to collect basketball cards. I need to get back to it.
What do you collect now? You don't collect anything? What about you?
Books.
But I want to start a hobby again. Well, if we talk about books, I guess one of my hobbies is I read a lot of books.
I was in the shoe game for a minute, but I'm gonna be real with you. Since doing this again, I've been back collecting posters again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you used to collect posters?
Yeah, I used to. I used to collect basketball cards too.
I'm gonna start making my own posters because these posters nice, but I'm about to just design my own and just get them printed out.
Absolutely.
It's gonna cost way more money, but I
might not.
Yeah.
Unless you learn how to print them yourself.
No, I might just print more than one, so if somebody like the poster, they could just purchase.
No, that's for real. That's really the way to go.
Right.
If you learn how to do it yourself, that means you will always have some type of know-how.
Yeah, you want to be a producer. Always be a producer of something.
I mean, it's so many images we can go online. You just copy say the image, print it out, have it print on it.
I would edit it. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to just copy and I'm a copy paste it, but then I'm gonna tweak it, to my own liking,
Yeah.
Oh, let me read one of my questions.
All right, let me play the music.
Wasted. Have you ever attempted to conquer a fear but couldn't? Damn, that's kind of a good question.
That's a great question.
Have you ever attempted to conquer a fear but yeah.
Eating the groceries?
No. I got stage fright. I got stage fright, but I attempted battle rap, and I don't know. I still got stage fright, but man, I would have told that dude up if I would have got over it. But yeah, that's all. The only thing coming to my mind right now. I got stage fright.
The only fear I have is swimming.
Swimming.
You don't know how to swim, or
I don't know how to swim.
Me neither. But you know.
Do you think it's because you're both black?
No, it's funny.
What?
I didn't realize till this summer when my dad's best friend came to visit, and he was like, "You scared of that water, boy?" And then I remembered he's the one that threw me in the water when I was like 7.
He scarred you for life.
Yeah, because my dad used to always be like, "Hey man, who scared you?" And I remember, nigga, it was your friend.
Did you shake like when you get around? Like, yeah.
No, when I be by the water, it's like I ain't scared of water, so I'm just scared of drowning.
Yeah.
But I just need to get over that fear.
Y'all not gonna believe me what it is with me.
What?
I don't like roller coasters.
No, that ain't nothing weird.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a lot of people that
As a
don't like
kid-
roller
as a
coasters.
kid-
I still hate it. I do. Not saying I never been on one.
I'm about to say, do you still get on them?
No, I've been on roller coaster, but that's something I would never get used to.
What about the roller coasters where you got the things on the side, or
Hell
no roller
no
coasters?
roller
All roller
coasters.
coasters.
Is it because of you think it like an accident, all the horrible accidents?
That's
you
part
heard
of it, yeah. Because I be thinking to myself, like, when they stop, what if I stop upside down?
And then all the blood rush to your head.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta pee. You know what I mean?
I think they got safety mechanisms where it can't lock upside down. Maybe, I don't know.
And what's this? And
I like to think.
But another reason is I don't understand the fact of paying something to go get scared. Everyday life scared me.
I don't even know why people pay to go watch horror movies.
Another example.
It's the
Like,
thrill of living, though. It's like
You pay
Living
people
is
to scare
scary.
you.
it's a bungee jumping.
man, that's another thing. Why would anybody want to do that?
Why would anybody
it's
want to
the
jump
thrill.
out of a perfectly good
It's
plane?
like if you're on vacation. Some people don't remember their vacations, but if they do something extravagant on their vacation, they'll remember it. Some people just
I will remember not to do it again.
remember that. Yeah,
I'm just
You
saying.
got them extreme sports people that like to ride
They like
dirt
the
bikes,
thrill.
mountain bikes off of mountains.
Why? Just
That
why?
extreme stuff.
it's just the thrill of this might be it.
Or go
And
swimming
then on
with
top
sharks.
of that, allegedly the intercourse afterwards is amazing. You could just walk in the house from surviving skydiving. Your wife be cooking. Y'all just go, what was that about? Did you meet,
Hot? Never mind.
How did I get on this topic? Yes, I know y'all about to say it. I'm just throwing out scenarios.
We eat ribs and whatnot.
I appreciate that button. I'm just saying, sometimes some people do it for the adrenaline. Some people do it to take out that rush on. They don't.
You
gotta
ever
be a
did that
spouse.
before? Just like none of that stuff, but like something that had your adrenaline up high, and then you went to go beat some cakes up.
I'm a baker.
Okay. Yo, what?
What?
I'm a baker. Beating cakes up. What are we talking about?
We eat ribs and whatnot.
I'm not answering your question out straight up. Is that
All right. That's all you have to say.
What's
Like,
I'm a baker.
What this button do?
You need to shut the fuck up when grown folks is talking.
My bad. I ain't been to hit that button. I didn't.
It's cool.
I didn't know, man. My bad.
Can I read my other question and we just go back the other way?
Sure.
Or yeah,
You
what's
read
y'all
your other
done?
question.
Hey,
You read your other question.
Go for it.
Cause that, yeah.
Hey, this is the funniest podcast.
I just be saying
This
stuff,
the-
y'all.
hey, this-
Don't ever take
This is the funniest show we had so far.
don't take me serious ever, man. I just say stuff.
Keep doing you, man. Hey.
How are you as a wingman or a wing woman? Oh shit.
Oh man, I'm the best.
Okay.
Y'all would have loved me, man, when I was younger. Especially with
Wait.
when I was in the big girls.
We gotta answer this question first.
Cause you know,
you
every
was the
group
fat
got-
chaser?
I was the fat chaser.
Oh man.
So I would have been perfect for y'all, cause you always got that one hating chick in the clique.
I don't mind being the fat chaser as long as it's a fat chaser like Jill Scott.
She not big.
Well, to certain people they might call
certain
it.
people,
yeah,
yeah.
I love a woman like that. I don't.
She's straight.
So you say you were good.
I was a good wing man.
Could you name a time where you were the perfect scenario? You just
Yeah, so big girl, you know what I'm saying? Cause she was the biggest one out the clique. It was like we was like 5 deep, you know what I'm saying? So it was 5 girls, 5 of my homies, and for some reason, it was like a perfect match for me, us, cause everybody had what they like, and I just said, hey, I like big women anyways. I'll take the big one. But the big one was hating all night, you know what I'm saying? So she wasn't getting no love, and I guess maybe I wasn't her type, so she probably thought she was taking one for the team. I'm like, how dare you, you wench? I'm about dying. That's right,
I don't got
ladies.
the Snickers in my pocket for nothing. Here you go, big. No.
So finally, I had to hit her with the KG charm. You know what I'm saying? I isolated her,
Yeah.
got her by
Divide and
herself.
conquer. Man, that's one thing I
And-
love about my squad, the divide and conquer. Sorry for cutting you off.
So I, got her, isolated her. You know, everybody else had a good night. You know, and I had a little good night to myself.
you take her back.
Yeah, I took her back.
So beat them big cheeks up, huh?
I beat them big cheeks up.
Everywhere you felt like a breast, huh?
Yep.
That's that best. Hey,
We eat ribs and whatnot.
that you had afterwards.
She was my overweight lover.
Overweight love
in the house.
house.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Hey, man, you can edit this episode. Man. I'm good.
But yeah,
Well, you don't like big women?
No, I like them.
that was in my 20s. You asked me to do that in the 30s? Like, no, because I put in my dues. I'm not shallow.
You had your moment in the sun.
I had my moment in the sun.
Okay.
The shade if she stand up. No, I'm shut up.
That was actually funny.
That was though.
That was actually funny. I like
These
that.
jokes are terrible. But I think I'm a good wingman too, largely in part because I'll say it. I'm not really attracted to Caucasian women. So most of my homeboys are. So every time I'm a good wingman because they get to select, they get to get who they want. If we meet 2 girls, might be 1 black, 1 white, they get to get, we're not competing for the same girl. That's why I'm always a good wingman. Because me and most people I hang out with, we not competing for the same. If we meet a group, man, select who y'all want. They always gonna get what I know what they're gonna go for, and I'm left with what the default is pretty much the golden tickets to me. Like y'all messed up. This the diamond in the rough right here. So
Right.
I think I'm an excellent wingman, especially if we on the same page, because sometimes your man can mess it up for you because he don't understand the assignment. You know what I mean? Because if we both got that mindset, okay, we don't even have to say nothing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. On 3, break.
Right.
You know what I mean? That type of stuff. Because I can remember one time where I was a wingman. This dude, I mean, they both was cute, but he wanted what he wanted, and I didn't mind it. But this dude messed it up because he one of them emotional dudes that got in his feelings because of what the girl did for a living, and he gonna cuss her out.
you're not trying to be with her for life. What she do for a living though?
She was a stripper.
Oh.
I didn't
trying to
give
be
a
with her for
damn.
life?
What the hell? Why you judging the girl? What that got to do with you? But he done messed it up. And them the worst type of people you do a wingman for. And I'll tell you another.
I would have loved to been your wingman in that moment.
What's wrong with it? And also, you do not want to be a wingman for the guy who always want to crack jokes. You the butt of the jokes.
Right.
Them the worst type of wingman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he trying to make himself look better than what he is by cracking on you.
Right.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah. So overall, I think I'm a great wingman because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be like, hey, we gonna talk on.
Yeah.
Divide
and conquer, yeah.
That's the mode. That's the move. And also too, you also got some situations where
I already know what about to say.
what do you think I'm about to say? Go ahead.
Go on and say
No,
it,
go ahead.
dog.
No, I want to see we on the same mindset. What you about to say? Hey, go. Hey, go ahead.
I'll
Go
switch
say it,
topic.
bro.
No, go ahead. No.
I want you to go say it. It's your show. Go
No,
say it,
go
dog.
ahead.
No, I'm just out there, everybody. I just want to see if we is on the same page. What
Go
you
ahead.
about to say?
I just want to see what you're going to say. Go ahead, bro.
No, say it. Say it.
Look, I'm going to just say this. Now, sometimes you might have to take one for the team. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
He wasn't gonna say that. Go ahead.
No, that's all
He
I'm
wasn't gonna say that.
Can I ask a question though?
What's up?
Or did you want to say? Okay, I do want to ask this. If, say hypothetically, you got a homeboy who's in a relationship, but he called you up to be a wingman for a little side piece, you rolling with him?
I've done that.
Is that you? Or do you? Is that something?
Do you plan to be faithful?
No. It ain't your relationship. Your man is clearly in a relationship. Your man is in a relationship.
I cover for him.
Yeah.
Dang.
But the thing is, it depends. Now, if y'all got me around where I done became cool with your homegirl, especially if my homegirl is cool with her, bro, you put me in a spot, you know what I'm saying? But if your homegirl don't know me,
It's different.
it's different. You my man, then yeah, I'm gonna cover for you.
But what if you know his wife or girl is a good woman, but he just a dog?
I'm that first. Here's
You
my
don't know
rule.
her. I guess because you still don't know her.
Well, if I know she's a good woman, and I know she's the best
You
thing
gonna feel guilty.
yeah.
You gonna feel guilty, yeah.
This is
Still
what I'm
gonna
about to
side
say.
man with
If I knew that she was the best thing that ever happened in his life,
You gonna
and I know that he's blowing it and he's gonna bug it up, the first time I'm gonna cover for him. But man, we gonna have that pep talk like, hey, look, my boy, look, my G, you fucking up. This the last time I'm gonna help you out, bro. You can keep fucking up all you want to, but don't bring me into your bullshit.
I hate when getting brought into stuff. But I want to hear your answer now. You covering for your dog
I'm gonna have to.
every time or just once or twice?
I'm gonna like what bro said right here. I'm gonna have to put it to something like, bro, what you doing, man? Because eventually what's gonna happen is, like you said, you're gonna get caught in the middle of some shit. It might be once, maybe twice. But after that, I'm like, bro, come on, man. Because what you're doing right now, you letting your lust getting the best of you.
Yo, who?
Lust.
Oh.
Because I'm that good friend, I ain't gonna be your yes man. I'm gonna tell you about yourself. Like, look, man, you fucking up.
Because eventually it's gonna come to fruition because she's gonna catch you doing it, or you're gonna be out and about doing your thing, and here I am covering for you.
And then in a way, then you messed up my name. Because what if I'm on the street and I meet somebody and then they come to find out that's her homegirl? What you think she gonna tell her? Like, don't trust him. He probably cheat just like the dude, my ex, because that's his best friend. He used to cover for him all the time.
So all around you gonna lose regardless.
I'm going to say this. People in groups, everybody ain't the same in groups. You ever meet a group of...
Now, if it's somebody that you just don't care about, one of them girls that just a fling, you just go through them like that, even though she your girlfriend, yeah, I'll cover for you.
Every time? Every time she got a
Every
friend?
time. If it's a thing where I know he ain't taking her serious.
Yeah, he's just going, she only in town. I'm about to meet her at the club, about to break her off. Okay. This is men's logic, y'all.
You know, this is barbershop talk. This is some of the things we talk about in the
I'm
barbershop.
saying, like, if she's one of your many women that, all right, you say she your girlfriend, but you know you ain't gonna be with her. Well, a lot of times she just one of them girls that pass by. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll cover for you.
Yeah.
But if it's somebody you saying you want to build your life with, then that's when I gotta talk sense to you. Like,
I'm about to leave my family for her, dog.
don't do dumb shit like that.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you think women do the same thing?
Hell yeah, they do the same shit.
No, what I mean is, do you think they give that girl that pep talk? Like, you got a good man at home. You need to stop that.
Sometimes they do. I believe.
I
think they do. I can't speak for a woman though, but I think I like to give y'all the benefit of the doubt, ladies.
We don't hear these stories.
I've been with women who friends was trying to break us up. They was throwing dudes at my girl. Like, man,
Right.
just come over and drink. Get there, and the girl telling me, man, this dude's here. She's trying to get me to leave. So I've been in, so I know women. But everybody is customized.
You know what?
Though.
I take that back. I seen a woman. We was at a club. I was trying to holler at her. She tried to tell me, she had a boyfriend, and her girl, vouched for her. Like, yeah, she got a man. So I knew she was on some bullshit because I just got that sense. Maybe that was my mutant power. I can just sense when somebody lying. So I sent my homeboy over there. I always called him the eye candy. He those 6'5", light-skinned, Rick Fox looking ass nigga. Go over there. I was like, hey man, go try to holler at her though. She said she got a man.
He scooped her, huh?
So women do lie for each other. They do.
Yeah, it'd be like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but lady, I try to give y'all the benefit of the doubt. I believe that y'all talk sense to y'all girls from time
Some
to
of
time.
y'all, like every
Some
group,
y'all.
every group of women ain't hoes. There's always gonna be one real one amongst them. Every group of guys, the same thing. We all not community dick.
KG believes in y'all.
Now I gotta ask.
He is the gift.
Now I gotta
I
ask.
believe in y'all.
I gotta ask y'all this question: have y'all been in a situation when your man's girl ever tried to throw it at you?
Yes,
What did you do?
I rejected it.
Okay. what
Did
about
you tell him?
Yeah, I told him.
What happened?
He kind of knew all along. Sometimes I think, was you trying to set me up, nigga? You knew how she get down. Like, you testing my loyalty or something? I don't play that shit.
For me to answer that question, I've never been in that scenario because usually once I meet somebody's spouse, the way they say my name or certain things, I'm like, I get the vibe and I just
I fall
like,
back.
I hang out with you. Like, I'm not coming to your house. I'm not coming there and there because I don't want to ever know. I know my answer is gonna be don't ever do that again. But this is how I would react if one of my homeboys' girls ever threw it at me. I'm gonna flat out tell this girl, don't ever do this again. I'm not even about to tell him about this first time, but don't do it again. You do it the second time, then I got it.
I don't like being around my homies' girlfriends. Period.
Yeah, me. Yeah.
mean,
I don't like being around that.
But you know, if she's cut like that, what she might do is run to him and say he tried to force himself on me.
Now, and here's the thing. This will test our friendship. Like, you know my character. You think I'll do some bullshit like that to you?
Especially if you've never heard you doing anything like that before.
Right. You think I'll do that to you, bro? And so then, if you believe her over my word, then maybe we wasn't cool like that to begin with.
Maybe.
Or maybe she got your nose wide open. Maybe she be fucking on you.
Nose wide open, eyes wide shut. I felt like saying it.
Hey,
Oh,
it's
next.
an evil world we live in. Something.
Yeah, that's that future meme. It's an evil world we live in.
Favorite travel spot?
Yeah, local restaurant.
That-
And I like to go to the fruit market. Pause if I have to say pause. That might be a gay club. No,
What's the question?
Favorite travel spot?
I did enjoy DR when I just went out there.
I don't have one at the moment, but since I'm gonna start traveling out the country, the beginning of this next year, I'll probably have an answer then.
Well, as far
I'm
as
saying, but travel could be anywhere. It could still be a restaurant, somewhere local. Travel is travel.
Oh, y'all mean not vacation spot, just where to travel?
Just said favorite travel spot, general.
for me, as far as going out the country, since I've been there 3 times, probably Toronto.
I have been to Toronto.
Toronto.
What is it, 616 T-Dot? Is it 616?
No, that's Grand Rapids.
316, I think.
What?
The 6.
The 6.
T-Dot is 616. I mean,
Who
Toronto?
the hell? You know what? I could never.
Never mind.
616 is Grand
Why
Rapids
do they-
area code.
Why do they call it T-Dot? What the hell is that?
T-Dot is,
The 6 is just the neighborhood.
No,
It's the area.
I used to know Toronto area code, bro.
I'll tell you right now.
I used to know. But anyway,
I think
I forgot
it's
why they call it
316.
T-Dot. Somebody told me years ago when
I heard that before, but I didn't get it. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Shout out to Toronto.
Toronto.
Cocaine capital.
You said cocaine capital.
Consumer capital. Consumer, not producing
Wow,
capital.
bro, you really got.
I'm sorry.
You about to get
Cocaine
them fucked
capital.
up out there.
Yo, they're dry snitching on y'all,
No, this was
T-Dot.
years ago. Years ago when I went out there, bro, I was like, what the?
Okay,
bruh.
I was close. It's 416.
I knew it had a 6 in it.
416. And 647, 437, and 49 and 942. But
I should know 942 as well.
But 416 is the popular one.
All right.
It's like 313 here.
This your final question, my guy? I could have sworn I cut that heat on. I'm sorry. It's cold, dog. I know I cut it on, bro.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Y'all ready?
Oh, let's go,
ahead,
man.
I'm ready,
Come on, man. This guy.
What's your secret shame?
A secret shame?
I don't think it's secret, but I like listening to Elvis.
Man, you said that. This guy love.
I don't give a damn. I like, yeah. Because that's black music.
No, I do like Madonna, Take a Bow. That's the only song by her I really like. I wonder who wrote it. But no, I don't know if that's a shame. What am I? Secret shame.
I enjoy looking at soap operas with my grandmother.
But is that a shame, though?
A kid watching soap operas?
Boy, you with your grandma, you know what I mean?
That's your out time. I don't think it's a shame either.
If you with your grandma, but if you by yourself, then...
Secret shame.
No, then that's the shame because I still like you.
You like Terry Crews over Everybody Hates Chris. That's that Everybody Hates Chris energy.
I would say a secret shame is my high school report card, but I'm sure y'all could look it up online. I don't know if it's a secret.
I like girls with pretty feet.
Oh, you a foot fetish guy?
Only if your feet pretty. If you a girl.
He said, "Ooh, is that a corn? Ain't put nail polish on it?" Ooh.
I actually like the NSYNC album.
Which one?
The first one.
I thought he said all of them.
Oh, it's that Backstreet Boy. Who's the one that did that song? You Are My Desire.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was Backstreet.
I know the song, but I don't know who did it.
I think it's Backstreet. Yeah, it was Backstreet. I actually like those pop records.
In that case, I like listening to Linkin Park. I don't know.
I got that. I got the hybrid theory.
Yeah.
Okay, my secret shame is even though I'm plant-based, I still eat fish and cake. I do eat fish and cake still.
But is that a shame though?
I'm ashamed of it because I can't truly call myself plant-based.
I think the secret shame is you like to say, man, I can't eat that because I'm vegan, but at the same time, you eat cookies.
I do eat cookies. I can't help it. Oreos though. No. I can't.
To all the vegans that's watching, I'd like to apologize on his behalf.
You know what he is.
He's not a true vegan.
I'm almost there, bro. I just got to give up the cookies and the fish.
What you are, you a hood vegan.
Don't do that.
What's a hood vegan?
A hood vegan. I'm vegan today, but tomorrow I'm not vegan.
But other than fish,
I'm vegan, but I still eat fish.
Other than fish and like cookies and cakes,
Ever had lemon pepper
I
on
really
the
don't eat nothing else. I really
Lemon
do eat
pepper on the fish.
I eat healthy though. I really do.
We know that, but what I'm saying is, it's like, how you gonna claim to eat healthy here?
I don't know, man.
And
And I still judge
Just
people
don't-
too. I'd be like, brother, put that down, brother.
Let me tell
Just
you,
say you're not a vegan. Just say that you eat healthy.
this would
That's
be
all you gotta say.
This would be pissing me off. I'm like,
Healthier than most. I'll say that.
Yeah, say that.
Go ahead. What piss you
hey,
off?
no,
man?
this
Go
would be
ahead,
pissing me off by this guy. I'm like, hey, you trying to grab I don't know, something to eat? I'm like, man, I don't eat that, man. Why not? Because I'm a vegan. Then all of a sudden I see his ass over here with some unhealthy shit. I'm like, bruh.
Unhealthy. But most of the time I'm down here, I got
fructose,
juice.
corn syrup, all up in
How much
there.
time
I got coconut juice. I got watermelon juice most of the time when I'm down here.
I get it, but I'm just saying, like, damn, you gonna judge somebody else for eating that shit?
Yeah.
You like that Muslim with a cigarette in his
Hypocrite,
mouth.
what up? I'm a hypocrite.
You
What
like
up?
that Muslim with a cigarette hanging in his mouth, talk about, man, pork bad for you. But you got the cigarette in your mouth.
Hey.
Hey, nigga, you know that's bad for you, right?
Y'all can hate on me all y'all want. But you know what I say? I say same thing Dr. Sabi said. I know how to heal myself.
You do?
Yeah. I know how to heal myself. If I ever, man, you be seeing my herbs upstairs. If anything ever happened, I know how to heal myself.
Yeah, your refrigerator do look like the refrigerator of a witch doctor.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Plus my little, I got some stuff.
I feel.
Come to me, y'all. I heal y'all. Whatever y'all, you ladies, I heal y'all. Lonely nights. That's all I got for y'all. I'm joking.
Right.
You got a question?
That was my question.
I said, yeah, you did. Y'all want to pull another one?
I'm down for one more if y'all got time. You got time?
Yeah, I got time.
Let's
I really
pull it.
want to go cut that heat on. I thought I cut that heat on.
You want to go cut it on real quick?
Yeah. Why y'all pull some questions? Just grab me a random one and I'll read it.
Man,
Here, grab this green one.
all right, I'm gonna grab that out
No, for him.
over here.
I'll take the red.
All right,
one.
you got this one over here. Let's see where we at. Man. Again, man, we just like to thank KG for being on the show, man. It's been a long time coming, man.
Long time coming. I'm glad to be here.
Hey, why he up there cutting up that damn heat because it is cold as hell. I ain't want to say nothing. But
That's why I got this jacket on.
yeah, I was wondering why you had that shit buttoned up to the
In my
damn
hood,
neck.
yeah.
Yeah, it's cut. Hey, it's up to your damn beard, my brother. Like, goddamn, why you say? I understand now. Hey,
And I got a hoodie under here.
hey, before we get
Y'all, the heat was on. It was on the timer though, man. It was on though.
hey, before we get to the questions, let me ask y'all this.
Which one?
No, that's yours. Before we get to the question, let me ask y'all this. Now, when it comes to relationships and all that stuff, would you let your girl dictate your time?
No.
Not at all. What about you? Oh shit! Here we go. See that face?
Hey, when you do that side.
No. Because it depends on who we are and what we got going on. Like,
No, I'm talking about
you gotta be here.
I'm talking about everything you do.
No. You don't get everything. Like, if it be like special events coming up, did you grab that? Did you do? Go ahead. I'll let you get in charge because I forget. I'm forgetful.
What I'm saying is, like, she know you got something to
Insecure,
do.
pretty much.
She know you got something to do, but instead for you doing that thing, she want to throw a monkey wrench.
When you get off work, man, my mom be doing that to me. Sometimes I get off work, go pick this up for me. What? Did you ask me if I can even? I be doing like, I be putting people on check like real quick when they. My mom get away with it, nobody else.
Maybe that's why. Maybe I ain't in a relationship now though, because I be mean. I be blunt. They ask me, I be like, no.
But that's not mean.
The real
That's
question
keeping,
is,
that's
do
keeping
you
it
want to
real.
be in a relationship now?
But that's keeping it real. I keep it real all the time. Shit.
When keeping it real goes wrong.
Now fuck that. When keeping it real goes right, it go wrong for you. It go wrong for you. It go wrong for you.
Who's going first? What are we doing?
It's on that side.
It's on me again.
Special guest.
What is America doing wrong? That's easy. Everything.
I'm glad you said it.
Y'all doing everything wrong.
Hey, I gotta press it.
You need to shut the fuck up when grown folks is talking.
And I'm talking to the
Press
party.
another
Y'all-
button for America. Press any other button for America. Any other one.
You don't direct nothing in here.
That's perfect.
Yeah, don't do that.
The reason
It's
why
our country.
I press that because it's a side that I'm not gonna say who is. Well, you know. Mm-hmm. You know.
Yep.
We need to build them walls. No, I'm just.
Hey, you know how you saw that southern border crisis?
You know what? I'm glad we're on this topic.
You want to know how you saw that?
How?
Build up the Mexican economy, wipe out the cartel. But we can never get rid of the cartel because we Americans love drugs too much.
Not only that, but the American also the ones funding them.
The CIA.
Should black people be afraid to travel to Mexico?
Depending on what part.
All over that boy, like, because I'm saying we got sundown towns here in America, but we scared to go to Mexico.
But at the same
Reason
time,
why I ain't gonna go to Mexico because I ain't gonna go to no country where I don't know the language.
that part.
I was just asking.
That part.
But if I knew Spanish, I know the fuck y'all trying to play. Hell yeah, I go because I understand what y'all trying to do.
You be down there. Where the Taco Bell at? Man, what? They gonna look-
Like, get your ass in there.
You fucking gringo.
Right. Oh, you ain't saying him no more. All right, on the mind. Should single people hang out with married friends? I mean, my brother married.
You said
I feel like we just answered that earlier, kind of.
You said
kinda-
should single people hang out with married friends?
Yeah, my brother married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, pull another question, dog. We ain't doing that, dog.
Yeah.
Pull another question, bro.
Like, that's kind of a...
Oh, we supposed to still write questions to put back in, just so you know, too.
I know, but
Oh.
I'm bad at writing questions.
Let's see what I got.
Man,
this
no,
time.
man, you done now. You read your question.
Let me see let me play my music.
Thought I was gonna go look at a
You
bullet.
ain't play the music when I read my question.
My bad, man. I did before.
Bad producer.
Hey, my bad, man. Hey. In that case, what's the button?
We eat ribs and whatnot.
Had nothing to do with nothing. That ain't germane to nothing.
I know. What the hell? This some holograph paper. All right.
Go ahead, dog.
How long can you go without human communication? Somebody messed up when they wrote
Let me-
communication. Look, somebody wrote it twice.
I guess if you couldn't read it, they wrote it again.
Right, allocation.
How long? Yeah, that's
The
what
one
I'm saying.
that's
How long
highly
can you
allocated.
go without human communication? I guess like if you're in like a hole in the jail or something, or just in the wilderness.
Well, when you,
I think I know who wrote that question.
I wonder.
I ain't gonna say who, but I think I know who
looking
wrote
at it,
that question.
suspecting me, bro. They
That's you. That's you.
suspecting me. They always suspect me.
No,
bro.
it's not you.
Oh.
But it's somebody close to you.
It might be.
I know you didn't write it, but I know who did.
I mean, the country kind of went through that back in 2020.
Man, can you pull one more question? I'm sorry, your questions is trash, dog.
Who wrote
Do you
these?
want to answer that? Because I feel like that's a nothing question, if that makes sense.
Somebody wrote it, man.
Man, I'm sorry, y'all. We running. Man,
I didn't write that.
I didn't write that.
that
question.
didn't make. Because it's like I don't know.
I don't know who wrote that one, but
This is it though. This is it,
All right,
man.
this is the last one. 3 times the charm. Let's go to the red side. What the fuck? This is the worst hair. Can a woman be a simp? Well,
That's right up your alley.
I'm glad.
All right, Dr. AD.
Well, according to the hood internet of the world out there,
Shout out Kevin Samuels.
and the rest of the y'all know who y'all are. They got a name for women simps. You know what they call them?
What?
Pygmies.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm serious. They call them pygmies. I don't think a simp can be defined in many ways. I think a woman has a possibility of being a simp, especially if the man don't want her. You know what I mean? Basically, that's what a simp is. A simp is a person that's trying to kiss ass to a person that don't like him back. But it's not going to, and the person that they like is giving them awful treatment. Awful treatment. But here's the difference between the man simp and a woman simp. A woman is liable to get sex out of the deal. You know what I mean? A man is not. No matter how ugly the woman may be or unattractive, she can still get piped down by the guy and not like her.
Because she's giving up dollars?
It could be anything. It could be just because he just had an off night.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only difference. That's the only difference. I dare y'all to tell me I'm lying. I dare y'all to tell me I'm lying because...
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying because the most unattractive woman can get more bodies than any guy.
Because we are horny creatures.
What's the definition?
We horny.
Only thing they had to do is cut off the lights. That's it.
Cut off the lights.
Before I answer this question, what is the true definition of a simp?
I just said it. A true definition, in my opinion, a true definition of a simp is a sucker. Basically, you're trying to invest in somebody who don't want you back, and you accept any type of treatment from that person.
Somebody who you pretty much got to give for affection. I got to give you something for you to show me.
It could be money, attention, time, resources, you name it.
I would say yes, a woman can be a simp then. Because I know plenty of dudes who live with girls and, you know, the kids ain't here. He just pulling up. He don't got nowhere else to go. She just, hey, as long as I just need a companion.
But society wouldn't classify her as a simp.
They wouldn't.
They'd classify that dude as a dog.
But everybody got to fit a label. So what is she in that? What in that scenario? What is she?
She the victim, according to society.
And that's what's so crazy too.
According to a society,
she can classify herself as a victim too. She can get away with that, but we can't.
He's the victim. He don't got nowhere to go. He got to be in by a certain time. If she's strong-willed.
But here's the problem. He's the man. Man's supposed to know better.
So a man so you're saying a man could walk into a woman's house that she paid for and it's automatically his castle?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, okay, let's take another difference between the man simp and the woman simp. The woman simp, she can do what she do. You know what I mean? Then later on, it said, I was victimized. I wasn't in my right mindset and get away with it. If a guy say that, they're not going to believe him at all.
Society going to laugh at him.
They're going to laugh at him like, well, you stupid. You should have known. You see what I mean?
Because there's a lot of men who get abused by their girlfriends and we all laugh at those guys.
See what I mean? That's what I mean.
So, okay, we need a, we're going to answer that question with a yes or no. Can a woman be a simp? Yes or no?
I say yes.
Yes.
Okay, just for the viewers.
Okay, we got it. We got it out the way. Now it's on to your question. Final question, y'all. So we going to...
Damn,
I still feel cheated that you ain't played. I'm
gonna play it for you later.
I want to say how many sexual partners have you had?
That's what it looked like to me.
I don't want to answer that question.
So you want to draw again?
It's very low. It's very low. I'm a humble and modest person. I can count on one hand how many sexual partners I have.
Watch that lightning bolt come this way.
I can count on one hand.
but you want to know? Here's my thing. You kind of already answered that question.
When? How?
You just answered it. You just said it's very low.
It's very low.
So you answered the question.
I guess I can count on one hand, y'all. I've been saving myself, but then I had a moment of weakness. But it's very low. I can count on one hand how many women I've been with.
I plead the fifth.
All I'm gonna say is
we eat ribs and whatnot,
and cakes clearly. Because can I get another question, bro? Because that was what is happening? We about to run through this bowl. It's about to get depleted. I don't want to. I'm gonna get whatever this is.
I don't know who wrote these questions, man.
Yeah, man.
I ain't never seen that handwriting before.
Me neither. That's new. I can suspect, but yeah.
If you had to choose, do you prefer physical pain or mental? God damn.
If I only had one choice, I'd probably say physical.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Wait, give me a minute, bro. Because that mental, damn, bro.
Hey, that mental pain is hard to come back from, man.
That mental pain can cause PTSD. Physical can too, but that mental is really the PTSD.
Your mind is the most fragile.
That's what I'm saying. That's hard. Hey, when you break this, it's hard to repair.
I'm saying Picture somebody holding your arm about to snap your arm, or they be like, or the alternative is I get to call you a bitch all tomorrow.
My arm can repair.
The arm can repair, bro.
You can't.
Your mind can't. Unless Jesus.
Jafar, your condenses.
Your mind can't. Unless Jesus himself.
Because you got to look at it like this. You got people on the brink of offing themselves because something going on in their mind.
Right.
Yeah, suicide rates are at an all-time
Yeah, people
high.
commit suicide over a messed up mind, not over no broken arm.
Yeah, broken
or
arm.
broken limb.
And here's a good thing. It ain't good, but I'm just saying what can come out of a broken arm is it can grow back stronger. So I'd rather go with the broken arm.
What's the worst physical? Okay, let's do this. What's the worst physical pain you both can experience versus the worst mental?
What you mean?
Kicked in the balls is painful. You feel it in your stomach. Ladies, we feel it in our stomachs.
They know that. That's why they kicked you there.
Man, it made it up really high one day.
They know what they be doing.
It made it up really high
Y'all know
one day.
what y'all be doing. Yes, I'm talking to you. Yes, you. You know what you be doing.
Hey.
Now, what's the mental pain equivalent? Heartbreak? Or what's the loss of a loved one?
But see, even with that, here's the problem with that. Depending on how one may take a heartbreak, it could affect society because they can go out here and just...
You know a mental thing that's really heartbreaking?
What's that?
When you got a loved one with like dementia or amnesia. That is heartbreaking. They don't even remember you. That once they say, "Who are you?" and you looking right at them like, God damn.
I've seen that.
God damn.
And that's when you learn at that moment that memories are the most precious treasure.
Yeah.
Because you can never get those back.
Damn.
Even
This for you out TikTok. If you had to choose, do you prefer physical pain or mental?
But you never answered.
Man, bro, that is hard, bro.
Pause.
I don't know if that's hard, but
So would you rather go through a heartbreak or get kicked and stumped in the chest?
man, I'm fighting back.
Continue.
Give me that physical. Wait, if you had to choose, do you prefer? Give me physical pain, bro.
Okay, see.
Okay. Physical pain. I'll take
Right.
physical pain.
Yeah.
Man,
Because it'll eventually heal.
That's what I'm
if
saying.
if it ain't, don't be cutting.
Most
arms.
people don't even come back from emotional scars.
Yeah.
And at least you'll have a crazy ass story to come out of it, you know what I mean? You remember that time I broke my arm? Hey, it's good now. Mm-hmm. You remember that time you broke my heart? Yeah, that bitch. I hate that. You see what I mean? That's what
You
I'm
just
saying.
go every mission just mad all of
I
a
hate
sudden.
all brunettes because of one girl. Ah.
You see what I mean? And that's why they got somebody here called Red Pill Rage. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So you just got to pick your poison.
Right.
Good. By the way, if any of y'all ever got any questions, post them in any of our on any of our social medias. We'll try to add them into the bucket.
But before we get out of here, I just want to touch on the topic. We're going political again.
Okay. That's my realm.
All I'm going to say is,
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
y'all know who I'm talking about. She got booed at her own.
Shout out to Detroit 313.
She got booed.
When this happen?
I think it happened over the weekend. Sometime over the
It
weekend.
was 313. Shout out to y'all.
Oh, when
Man.
she was here, they booed her?
Boy, what?
Man, they
That's Detroit.
booed the shit out of her ass. They had it.
Wait.
No. I don't think that was here. That was in Texas because I remember they had Beyonce.
That's Detroit, bro. Look it up.
Well, it probably was, but they booed her in Texas too.
Type in booed in Detroit.
I believe you. But what I'm saying is, this was another incident. She was down in Texas.
And what I'm saying is, this Detroit.
We eat ribs and whatnot.
This guy.
What is that sound bite? Who is that?
I'm going to play it for you one more time. If you get it right, I cash up you 50 cents. I'm broke. You ready to listen to it?
We eat ribs and whatnot.
You know who that is? Come on, bro. He ain't going to get it.
No, not right
It
now.
happened too long ago. He ain't going to get it.
Yeah, it happened here. It happened here in Texas.
But no, for real, Kamala, I'm not biased. It's unfortunate that you got booed by people, especially if they only came there to boo you. We started this whole podcast off discussing haters. Everybody got them, especially in politics.
But some people, in a lot of cases, all right, that's one thing. But certain people just got haters because of who they really are. Because if you faking the funk, and you got haters because of that, ain't that kind of different?
And people just don't want to vote for you just because you're not black. Wow. I don't care about that shit. What's your policies? What's your plans for 25? What's 26? That's what I care. I don't give a F about skin color. None of that matters.
What's Trump's policies, though?
That's what I'm saying. People,
I never heard his policies neither.
they say he got the 2025 plan coming out when in reality he don't. That's just something they already got set aside if he wants to implement it.
I'm gonna call cap on that because the same people, the Heritage Foundation, who's behind that, is also behind the Democratic Party too.
Yeah.
So we keep hearing Trump's 2025. That's not the problem we need to really worry about. We need to be worried about Project 2030.
Yeah.
That's the one.
That's the one they're not really talking about because that's what's going on in secret. What just happened last month with the WHO and the UN, y'all need to look into that because they already signed away your livelihood.
Right. I'm just saying, all fairness, what's his plan? Because I ain't talking about that 2025 project, 2025 or 2030. I'm talking about what has he said he's gonna do.
Well, from what I'm hearing, the border is the issue,
I already told you how you saw that.
and also the tariffs.
I told you how you saw that too.
You see what I mean? But at least we know something.
Oh, yeah, and he said he's about to try to cut no more taxes.
Yeah.
Man, they all been saying that.
No more taxes on overtime.
They all been saying that.
Yeah, no way, especially from overtime. Man,
They been saying that for years.
How true that's going to be, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be true. That's just the way how they get the votes, man.
Kamala's talking about building up the middle class, clearly ignoring the broke people.
And she's talking about, reproductive rights. I'm not going to say the A word, but yeah, reproductive rights. And also talking about giving anybody $20,000 to start to buy a new home, which I highly doubt that's going to happen. And canceling student loans. How's that going right now? Some people have got their student loans canceled, but not in the mass.
You've been in the office technically with your boy. Why wasn't you already implementing some of this stuff? Or
Facts.
Yeah, so
Well,
and he
she-
got
she
amnesia.
can't, though.
He got amnesia too, man. She could have been.
I'm saying, but she, all fairness, as a VP, she ain't got that much power.
Bullshit.
Bruh,
That's like one of the useless.
Allegedly, Biden is.
She was the breaking vote to vote in Biden's Build Back Better plan, and she voted against it. That's one of the reasons why beside COVID, she's one of the reasons why the inflation rate is the way it is right now.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's talking about that. I wonder why. Guess what? Just saying.
So you think it'd be a lot better if Trump was in office?
I think it'd be a lot better if we had somebody who gave a damn.
Oh, neither one do.
Each and
That's what I'm
every
saying.
individual from each and every class and color.
No, because what I'm saying is like we all going in on her, rightfully so, but you gotta go all in on my man.
I'm not going in on her.
But we've been doing that. The media been doing that.
Well, going in on Trump.
Man, they've been doing it ever since he decided to run for president.
What?
Look what they say. Trump's 2025.
I'm not.
Come on.
I don't want none of this to seem one-sided, like we're going in on Kamala and not Trump. At the end of the day, we're just throwing out different views and perspectives. Factor in any and everybody. I keep running across black people. Oh, F Trump. Oh, I'm not voting for. Why? As soon as you ask him why, he's racist. Okay, what beyond that? Nothing. All right, then shut the F up and go research something and then give me a real valid reason. Other than that, shut up. And then some of y'all, I'm not voting for Trump because we found out her grandparent is Indian. I don't care about that. I don't care about what's the policies. If we ain't discussing policies, shut the fuck up.
Neither one of y'all is discussing policies.
Well, I can tell
Miss
you.
Harris, Mr. Trump. Y'all not discussing
Harris.
And on top,
y'all plans.
but also,
I haven't heard not one plan come out y'all mouths.
Harris question mark. What's your real name? I'm just playing.
well, look, all I got to say is, judging from his backgrounds, we already know what he said. Yeah, it's about the Central Park 5. We know that. We know what he said about, we know his practices about not bringing in minority tenants in his buildings.
Did you know he was one of the lobbyists that lobbied that NAFTA agreement?
And also, he was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize 4 times. 4 different times. A lot of people don't know that either.
And also, Oprah used to root for him and cheer for him.
And he backed Jesse Jackson's campaign when he was running for president.
Right.
But I can tell you what Kamala Harris did. She's known for locking up black people in the Bay Area.
So don't identify as black and she won't lock you up.
And on top of that, too, she's known for hiding evidence against a person that's on death row who was innocent.
And before she was a Democrat, she was with the Whig Party. I said that last podcast. I'm sorry.
For the record, I don't like neither one of them as president.
No, for real.
I'm an equal opportunist. I don't like neither one of them. So
I'm going with somebody who got the best interests for not only just me, but for everybody.
I hope the better man wins. or the lesser of two evils. I shouldn't have said better, man. That sounds biased. I hope the lesser of two evils win.
But that's the point, America. There's no lesser of two evils.
It's still
they
evil.
both evil.
I don't know them.
Where the hell we come up with that saying, the lesser of two evils?
I have no idea.
It's still evil.
Right.
What the hell? Like, the lesser of two fires won't burn you.
Right.
But one of them is Thanos. The other one is Darkseid.
A F is a F.
Right. The lesser of two guns won't kill you.
I'm saying, would you rather fight Thanos or would you rather fight the Joker? One of them you got a chance of winning.
I'll take my chance with the Joker.
I'd rather take my chances and not fight neither. I don't want a broken arm.
True. Or next election, because this election is screwed.
Just like the last
In
one.
2030. So from this time on.
2030.
2028. My bad. See, I'm all.
No, 2029. Yeah, because 2025 is when it's going to be. No, I'm tripping.
2028.
This is
Yeah.
2020.
2028. Yeah.
2028. My bad. I don't know why I said 2030. But from this point on to the next election, let's start to do our research, America.
Y'all remember
Start thinking for yourself, America. Quit letting them hit y'all with the okie doke and bamboozle y'all. There's other people and other parties you can choose from. You don't got to choose from the red or the blue.
I just want to say this, America. Y'all remember last election, y'all went in on Ice Cube just because he was talking to both parties.
That's
what you're supposed to do.
That's what you're supposed to do.
We supposed to talk to them. Oh, if y'all want our vote, we want this. Oh, you want our vote? We want this.
But notice the one that's in office didn't get back to Ice Cube. They talk about the platinum. The plan for a Black America. Yeah, I remember that. And I, you know what? Let me just say this. I'm not trying to be biased here, but when he introduced that plan, when he was on that particular show, they did him wrong. What happened to sticking together?
The View?
No, it wasn't The View. It was the Queen of Cocktails.
Okay.
Yeah, the Queen of Cocktails. What happened with sticking together? We supposed to be in this together. They want to have a separate plan just for Black women, but at the same time, he's trying to fight for us all. What's up with that?
Because they get in the check to switch up the narrative and go against somebody that's of their own flesh and blood to a degree.
But see, that's what I'm saying. What happened to unity? We want to talk about unity. We need to be one community, whatever. What happened with that?
You know what happened with that?
What?
The word minority. Guess who became a minority?
Tell it.
It wasn't just Black people.
Tell it.
Women, Black women, double minority.
Rainbows.
The first plan of affirmative action, give y'all a little history. Y'all need to research Dr. Claude Anderson. He drafted the first affirmative action, not for minority, not for people of color, for Black people. They revised it. And the minute they put in the word minority, that even put us down further more down the totem pole, because now white women are minority, Black women are minority. Anybody non-white is minority.
Let me ask you this. Out of the two parties that's campaigning right now, have either of them ever laid out or right now have laid out a plan specifically just for quote unquote Black people?
Not at all.
So why is nobody petitioning for that, lobbying for that?
We tried. Ice Cube.
No, that was, no, that was last time. I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about this campaign. So this is the real questions y'all need to be asking and real information y'all need to be figuring out.
Well, can I mention this? Let me mention this. It's another brother. His name is T. Hassan Johnson of the Black Masculinist Review. He got a channel on YouTube. Shout out to him. He's a professor of Black male studies at Fresno State out in California. And he actually has a plan, the Black man's economic plan. I want y'all to go look it up before we put it in the description. And it's not only a plan he wrote up, but a plan for any Black man who has an idea to chime in and put that in the plan if it makes sense. He's trying to propose that plan to both candidates and see what they can do with it. But see, the plan is so controversial, they don't want to talk about it because one of the plans is by itself child support reform. Now, if you reform child support, that's going to take a lot of money out of the system, out of the courts. You know, visitation rights reform, starting Black businesses, not just Black male businesses, but Black businesses so everybody can get a fair shake.
Right.
Because you remember what Goldman Sachs did, that $10 billion to Black women. It wasn't for Black men.
Mm-hmm.
That was a part of the plan. I'll suggest anybody to go look that up. Mm-hmm. Like I said, his name is Dr. T. Hassan Johnson. Go check his channel out.
All right. You know the problem I'll be having? It seemed like when we talk about, for us, for Black people, What we gonna do for black people? For some reason, I don't know why some women get it in their head. They feel like they being left out. You're not being left out. Black people, you black, so include black women also. Why do y'all feel like y'all getting left out?
They're not.
I wouldn't leave you out except for if you cheat on me. Then you ain't coming to my house.
But you know what I'm talking about. They feel like they left out. What you gonna do for the black woman?
But see, here's the thing. A lot has been done for the black women over black men all the time.
So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
You see what I mean? So when
Y'all gonna capitalize on it.
that's what I'm saying. So when you call a black man dusty and all that, notice a black man had to get it out of the mud.
Can I say something that's gonna bring this to a halt?
What's that?
I just want to say that I didn't want this to be a 2-hour long show.
Oh, my bad. Oh, because it's gonna take you longer to edit.
Yeah, man. Hey, y'all going crazy.
I'll help you edit.
No, go ahead.
I'll help you edit.
No,
man.
I'm saying I just want to say that to bring it to a halt. Go ahead. Y'all can keep talking.
Bro, you know,
I am who I am. Go ahead. Y'all keep talking.
This what happened when you bring two of the most America's most wanted at the same
East Coast or
time.
West Coast?
Ain't nothing but a gangster party.
hey, you got the Lakers purple on. Oh man. But yeah,
You knew this was gonna happen when you put
I
KG
figured
and
it
AD
was,
together.
man, but
KG
hey.
and AD together.
He gonna edit this one, man.
hey, I got it. Hey, it's on me. Edit on me.
But I do want to shout out if we are coming to a conclusion.
We come to a conclusion.
I do want to shout out Michigan in general, all of our sports team across the board,
Hey.
even little pal leagues.
Hey,
And even my Pistons. Even though I got on my Laker gear right now. I
Even,
wore my Piston gear earlier. I'm gonna need y'all to start winning because I still believe in y'all.
Even our women's teams, we ain't forgot about y'all.
We don't have no women's team no more.
Women's teams, that could be any sport.
Oh, I thought you just talking about Michigan.
In Michigan, yeah.
Oh, like
I'm not talking
I got
about
you saying. I got
pro,
what you
yeah,
saying. My
yeah.
bad. Yep.
yeah, that gymnastics team. I think they won.
We love you too.
Yeah, they won. So shout out to them.
Shout out to random women I'll never meet, Simone Biles.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, shout out to that.
Shout out to her.
I think she married.
Yeah, but you know, this has been this week's take of the podcast. We'd like to thank our guest. I got to play it for you. We got to thank our guest, KG in the house.
Mr. Knowledge, he's the gift, y'all. Can you hand me that book? I do want to promote that book if you can hand it to me.
This one.
Yeah.
Here goes the book.
Brother Rizza Islam, message to the millennials. I just want to throw it up just because I kept looking at it the whole episode. So, yeah, just go support him. Cop the book. I got several other books. I might just randomly...
What's his name?
Throw 'em up.
Oh, Don Rizza. Brother Rizza
You never heard
Islam.
of Rizza Islam?
Nope.
Oh, man. This dude, during the 2020, you know what happened with the Jabberwocky, he was one of the disinformation dozen, which means he was telling the truth. So I just want to put that out there. Shout out to you, Brother Rizza Islam.
Shout out to RZA. Shout
I
out
gotta
to
check
RZA.
it. Where can I get that book?
I will let you borrow it, but I don't know if I trust you.
No, just tell me where to get it. I'll buy it.
Oh, his website.
His website.
Yeah.
As well
Oh,
as
you can tell me off air. Well, I know
I'll
you're
tell
trying
you
to
off
take it to a close.
as well as this pills. You know, we'll talk about that.
Oh,
later.
yeah. He got the... Yeah.
All right. Well, like I said before, this concludes this week's Takeoff Podcast episode. I'm your boy Adrian AKD,
I'm Stubbs.
and we out of here. Peace.